Sorry for the jump scare. Good morning, lads. What's up, governors? How are we doing? Oh, he's jolly good. It's a jolly good day. Someone said I can already tell it's gonna be a good. How did you know? How did you fucking read the vibes through the screen? So how did you know? How did you know that the vibes are good, bro? How did you know that things are up? How could you tell? How did you fucking have them? You actually are a psychic. Fucking that's so Raven ass. Like fucking saw the future. Holy guacamole, bro. Good morning, dude. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, Clarko. Good morning, Bowl of Coffee. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Patil. What's up, dude? Good morning, Clarko again. If I didn't say it, why not? Good morning, Ken Chicken. Good morning, Toaster. Good morning, Alteria. Good morning, Sim. Good morning, Rick Riley. Good morning, Fox. Good morning, Alteria again, I think. I forget what I... Sim, good morning. It is funny. This is Stream Recap 420. Love this piano arrangement. Got the little Xmas music vibes on. It is funny. This is Stream Recap 420. Okay. I think... Oh... One sec. Before I do our intro, I have to get my... I don't have... Oh, no! I don't have the forums catch event stuff up. One sec. How many catch events are active right now? Let's go double check. I hope you guys are having a good fucking early December. I feel like the vibes are returning. I feel like I'm excited, man. 29, dude. Have planning a lot. Do you mean like, are you talking about me, Sim, or someone else? Because I do. It might be like, wow, this guy just wings it. No, I actually do so much planning. I actually, like, it sounds dumb. I spend like, dude, on a yes bowl of coffee. I spend like, yeah, you Pat, fuck. I swear I spend like 30 minutes prior to every stream, like getting everything ready, like turning on the Christmas tree, turning on my fucking my ring light, which is funny, getting the fan on, checking lights in the room, checking my audio levels, getting all the screenshots up for the community showcase, the community achievements, getting the forums up, getting the browser page, get it like it's getting my folders created to bookmark things and sort things. It's very silly. You know, it's one of those things like it's actually laughable how lower quality my content is for the effort I put in. I'm a big fan of high effort, low reward. It's just kind of, it's always been my style. It's kind of like my personal flair per se. Okay, Tom, huh? You can't start the stream like that. Okay. We've got at least 2 catch events. We're gonna pre-stream. I mean, we could, but it would just be like, that's kind of what we're doing right now, you know? Personal Flare Slay, fucking yes, dude, why not? I think it's just 2 catch events planned right now. 2 catch events, I believe. Yes. Only 2. Longest stream intro. It's been it's been 8 minutes. Okay, but I was talking at like 4. Shut up, Clarko. Do to your mom. We need a doing your mom Christmas song. Does that exist? We'll have to create our own. We'll have to make our own British rap doing your mom Christmas song. Oh, it's gonna be a good year, fellas. Okay, now wait a minute. Hey, wait. Oi, lads. Okay, we gotta rein it in. We gotta lock in for our PokeMMO content, for our PokeMMO boys and girls and people of royalty. 8:30 a.m. That is unhinged. British stream goes hard. Look at this look at this art. Hello? Look at this, bro. Travis Scott before he goes sicko mode. I don't know, dude. Anyways, I relate to the young people. Ha ha ha. Hello, my fellow. Okay. or rewind. You guys are gonna hear the same Christmas songs 3 times in a row. Are you ready? Alrighty, fellas. Alrighty, fellas, good morning. What is up? My name is Patrouski. Welcome to our PokeMMO stream recap, your daily source of tips, tricks, information, discussion, and updates and news. What's happening inside the PokeMMO community? I'm really excited because the Christmas event is about 21 days away as of recording. I have a big guide that should come out as soon as possible, as well as we have our typical news, our typical daily stuff. Let's go ahead and jump in. Chat's yelling at me to do a British intro. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry, not today. Maybe that'll be your Christmas present, okay? Here we have a catch event coming up, the same we've covered a few times, the Safari Zone catch event. It's on the Saturday the 6th of December at 2 p.m. ET in the Safari Zone in Johto in the marshland. You have 1 hour to catch Coughing, Ekans, Arbok, and Grimer. No species bonus, no nature bonus. This is just going to come down to who catches the best IV Pokemon, and then you submit it to a staff member at the end of the event and have the potential to win a shiny Arbok and some free RP, which the best time to win free RP is prior to an event season. Or prior to an event. It takes in the middle of event season, but prior to the Christmas event, which is coming up in a few days, right? So definitely try to make this if you can. Next up, new catch event was just scheduled pretty recently, 17 hours ago. Hostility of the Desert. Look at this sick art in the middle of Christmas, in the middle of December, this Cacturn art. Sunday the 14th of December at 1 p.m. ET, it's my time zone, Route 228 in Sinnoh. You have 1 hour to catch Cacturn, Cacnea, Rhydon, Hippo down as possible, as many as possible, and then nature bonuses are +5 for Adamant, +5 for Naughty, and +5 for Rash. And there is a chance to win a shiny Cacnea, which I think is a fantastic shiny Cacnea with 2 moves, 3 slip IVs, so you can get 3 times 31. It's a weird Pokemon. You probably want like 31 attack, 31 attack, and then either 31 speed or just put one in the bulk, but I would probably just go 31 speed, I guess. Cacturn's a weird Pokemon. I could see it being viable as a Trick Room user in certain raids. It's a very strong, like, mixed attacker, but it's not fast and it's not bulky. Those are its 2 biggest flaws. You also have a chance to win 1,000 RP on top of this, though. Once again, free RP. This is fantastic for Iron Man, fantastic for any kind of player wanting to win some extra Pokeyen or extra rewards prior to event season. Shout out also, quick shout out to all of the staff members who are working their butts off to host these events for the community during the busiest time of the year, the holiday season. Next up, let's jump into our community showcase. If you want to potentially be featured in the community showcase, go ahead and check out my Discord. There's an achievement showcase page where you can submit your entries and potentially get featured in the stream recap, and just also give you guys ideas, goals, things you can do in PokeMMO and work on. Let's go ahead and see what people have been achieving today. First things first, this screenshot and this achievement just really took it, like knocked me like the guy in Ratatouille who eats the fucking food. He's like it sent me back in time and made me remember my first breed in PokeMMO. Firstly, congratulations to this new player completing his first ever breed in PokeMMO. Secondly, this is really good for a first breed. You're telling me you bred a 3 times 31 Larvitar with 20 plus in 22 defense and then, or 22 speed def and then 18 defense and adamant nature? This is a really good breed for your very first breed, in my opinion. So congratulations to this guy. This is very fucking sick. Just huge congrats. Really cool to see this kind of achievement. Very nostalgic for me in PokeMMO. Next up, someone was trying to breed up some 5 times 31 Chikoritas or Meganiums for an alt account. I'm not sure exactly why, and they just so happened to randomly breed a shiny Chikorita with 3 times 31 and like 28 in one of the other stats. This is insane. This is sick. Congrats to this person. This is also to the person who replied the Terraria Heart Crystal under the Pretty Poggers. I see you. Amazing taste. This is a really cool thing to see, in my personal opinion. So shout out to Valissa for getting the accidental. Those are the best. It's my dream to one day. I used to do breeding extravaganzas where I would literally get a bunch of like 3 times 31, 2 times 31, all these things, like all these breeds or whatever, and try to randomly breed a really good IV shiny randomly. It never happened. One day it's the goal, the dream that it will happen. We'll see. Speaking of accidental shinies, someone, the Chatman, who I recognize as a normal, average, what's it called, like regular member of my community, got himself a shiny Torterra from a swarm. From a fucking swarm, dude. This is sick. Apparently he was really dry as well. The encounter says 24,000 encounters, but it wouldn't surprise me if this is like 50,000. He says he was at 50,000 encounters dry on his GEC. I don't understand exactly the numbers, but he was very, very dry and got a swarm shiny. It is the best feeling to go super dry and get a swarm shiny like that. I think it's the best way to break. If you go dry, I love seeing people break it with like a really cool, really sick, rare shiny. It is stream recap 420, which is crazy that we've been doing it for that long. Shout out to everybody watching. Make sure to like the streams if you enjoy them, dislike if not, subscribe, all that jazz. You guys know. Let's go jump into it. Dank J. I love this kind of story because Dank J, you might look at this and be like, oh, he just simply got a Petalbird phase. That's it. That's the whole story. If he just linked you the shiny Zigzagoon, you wouldn't think much of it. But when you read the stories attached, the effort and the love that shiny hunters put into their journey, that's where like it really connects with me, in my opinion. He says, I hit my 4th phase for shiny Shroomish today. I was hatching eggs at the same time, so I dodged a shiny Cyndaquil by getting my 4th Zigzagoon. At first, I was super happy because you know it's a shiny, but then I also realized it could have been Cyndaquil, and I almost cried. It's one of those like woulda, coulda, shoulda situations. You can't harp on that because it's just, you know, what are you gonna do, right? But I understand feeling a little bit of sadness and hopefully moving on. Super excited to one day look back at all my hard work when I get the Shroomish, but man, hitting 4 Zigzagoons in a row. I also didn't even like, he hit all 4 of his phases have been Zigzagoons. That hits. That's painful, man. You at least want variety, right? And when it could have been an egg, it hurts so much, dude. This is so real, Dank J, and like it's hard not to like you can't really, you know, all feelings are valid. That's hard to avoid that kind of thing, you know. And then he shows his current phases where he went 46,000 encounters dry, 59k, 6k, and then 9k. So that like variation of the encounters. Good luck to you on your Shroomish hunt or possibly hitting an egg, Dank J. Good luck to you. Next up, the final community achievement, the final showcase is this person who got their very first shiny ever in PokeMMO, CC Gravy. Got his very first shiny ever in PokeMMO, was hunting for months, went for coughing, went for Meowth, went for Ponyta, got like 20 to 30,000 encounters at each of these different locations, and ended up breaking his 110,000 dry streak for a shiny Pidgeotto, which he was so happy about, which is just a beautiful, I love to see it, man. He went for Furret to hunt with his team. I like everything about this story is just what PokeMMO is all about, shutting alongside your team, breaking your dry streak. This person went 110,000 encounters dry for their first shunt. We talk here all the time on stream, and there's no right or wrong answer, but we debate back and forth. What's better? Is it better to go wet on your first shunt or dry? And I honestly don't know, because RNG is going to even out over long periods of time. I went really dry on my first shunt. Infamously, I went around 300,000 estimated encounters. This was back before encounter counters existed, so we kind of it's guesstimated. Keep that in mind. I don't claim that number exactly, but we talk about how, like, me personally, it took me 8 years to get my first shiny in Pokemon. This was back before Horde. This was single encounters almost only, because this was way back before Hordes even existed, right? So for me, going dry on my first shunt, it was really hard, obviously, up until the shiny. But once you get that shiny, afterwards, every other shunt is going to be such a cakewalk. Like, there's a deep power in going dry on your first shunt, because after that, every other shunt is going to feel so easy. You break your like acclimation, essentially, where like it feels so hard. Or if you go wet as a new, but that's what's tough, is like you might never get there. It's that really interesting argumentation of like, what if someone never gets the shiny and they never actually break the acclimation, right? What if someone goes wet? I've seen people who will go super lucky on their first like 10 shinies or so, and then on their 11th shunt they go dry, like 100k plus, and they just quit the game because they're so not used to going dry and they aren't like trained, you know. It's almost like going to the gym and like lifting small weights, and all of a sudden one day you put on like 300 pounds, you can't, because you haven't trained up to that point, you know. So but then also you could argue like the going dry at the first hunt is kind of like putting 300 pounds at the start. So I don't know. It's a tough, there's no right answer, but I think it's interesting. Do you guys think it's better to go really lucky on your first shunt or really dry? Because when you're really dry, you do enter that paranoia of like, do shinies even exist for me? Am I all these things, right? You get scared, but in reality, it's just a little bit unlucky, you know. So hopefully you guys all have good shiny luck today. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the game. I'll answer any questions in chat, and if you ever want to ask any questions about upcoming PokeMMO stuff, come in the live streams, check me out live. We're going to jump into, I'm going to get some progress made on the Iron Man today, and hopefully do some Xmas prep. Hopefully no F today, but there's a decent chance we see some F. The encounter counter is now in game. I'm fucking good on this beautiful Thursday morning. Mist, what's up? How are you doing? How are you doing, dude? You get the encounter counter by defeating your first Elite Four, okay? You defeat your first Elite Four, and then you'll gain access to it. What's up, Mist? Dude, the best part, I love life. I love it, dude. Let's fucking go. The best part of life is that when it's shit, when life is shit, when the shit stops, life is Pog. Does that make sense? Like the most, like a child explaining. Like, you know, life can only be shit for so long, and then when it stops being shit, it's gonna be like, not the like what's the opposite of shit? Like piss? It's gonna be pretty Pog. So that's like the meme. When bad thing become good, then it feels good. Yeah, wow, you really explained that. Yeah, exactly. At least today, Jack. Maybe, you know, hopefully, I'm hoping that we can just, it's beautiful. Like, I'm just so grateful to be able to play PokeMMO and focus on making guides, and that's all I want to do is just play the game and yada yada yada. What do you mean by that, Brucey / when do they do that? Kind of new to the game. Welcome. Yes, if you have any specific questions, let me know. I do always ask people to Google questions before, just in case I have a video already on it. It's better to watch a video scripted to answer a question that asked me live. But any specific, I'll also link you stuff, like if you can't find a guide. Yes, I am on Twitch. Yeah, if you prefer watching on Twitch, you can watch on Twitch, YouTube, whatever you prefer. That's the beauty. Dual streaming is like, I recommend every single person to dual stream where possible. It's the most beautiful, like, what's it called? It's better for everybody. Like, when you dual stream, you give your viewers the ability to choose where they want to watch you, as well as what's it called? Oh my god, my brain is so fucking fried recently. You know, it's better selfishly, it's better for you. You get more viewers, but also you like you give your viewers a choice. So it's just a win-win, you know? Only got 2 coins. That doesn't necessarily mean they nerfed it, Bruce. I mean, it's possible they did, but I doubt they would nerf amulet coin farming behind the scenes and then not tell anybody, you know? I don't think that would happen personally, but it sounds like you might have just gotten unlucky, you know, which sucks. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, that's really brutal. 2 coins in 3 hours is crazy. No, I'm not zooted today. For a pass, I've been amulet coin farming a ton recently. It feels rough. If you're amulet coin farming, you need to use, if you're doing it for profit, you gotta item magnet charm. If you're doing it for profit, definitely item magnet charm. No, did it actually? I don't get anything. I mean, I've been amulet coin farming a lot recently, and it has felt really slow for me, but I just assume it's RNG versus like some secret nerf, but I could be wrong. There was, yeah. It does happen, Altaria. I don't know if they would change something as much as like the item rate or whatever, but I could be wrong. Anyways. All right, there's our alpha licky catch on the Ironman today. I'm excited for our 2x31 monster egg group breeder, HP and speed. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna dig myself out of this cave, go get prepped and ready to do my Jimmy run, put myself closer and closer up to that 2 million Pokeyen mark. And I would love to breed, I'd love to try to breed a real good Xmas event Pokemon today. I finally compiled a list of every single Christmas raid Pokemon that I used last year on my main account, so I can really start cross-referencing. I finally did the research. I can cross-reference what I need on the what I need to build on the Ironman account to be Christmas event ready. Is this song like hella quiet? What's happening? Do 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 do. What's up, Coco? Dude, that Sam, I can speak the same for fucking you guys to me. It's fucking exactly, dude. Exactly. What did I miss over 2 years? Woof. That's a good fucking question, Coco. I have a video called Everything That Happened in PokeMMO in 2024. I don't have one for 2025 yet, but I have one for 2024. Is that yeah, I appreciate your, you know, it's yeah. A lot of stuff like that, it's too anecdotal. It's tough. You gotta have, yeah. You need this video. I have a big Xmas raid guide coming out as soon as possible. I'm really working on it. You know, it's been tough with everything going on, but I'm locking the fuck in. Okay, I have a big raid guide for all the Xmas raids. Really good detail coming out. This is our first ever shunt. I have a quick video on that somewhere. Beginner quick guide to shiny hunting PokeMMO. I should have like a 5-minute video that covers. I would recommend this. And the biggest thing is like understanding that shiny hunting is not about getting the shiny itself. Understanding that it's about perseverance and it's about endurance and about like enjoying the grind and just pushing through, if that makes sense. Yes. Yes, Alexis kind of nailed that. Patience, commitment, enjoy the journey. Yeah. Like, yeah, shiny hunting is about, if you're only happy when you get the shiny, it might not be for you. It's going to be tough. It's okay for like a little bit. The more you shiny hunt, maybe it's Stockholm syndrome, but the more you shiny hunt, the more you'll enjoy it, in my opinion, as well, you know? The shiny is the cherry. It's, yes, I really like that mentality. The shiny is the cherry on top is really, really real. Really, really real. Yep. Do 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 do. Do. Okay. Let's go gym rerun. Gym rerun. Yeah, I think I like that idea a lot, Sim. Or even just like take plenty of breaks from shiny hunting. But when you're a new player, there's just so much to do as well. Yes. No, that's so fair, Soaked. Motivation is one of those things that's just like so. What's the, you know, thing? Dude, have a great day. Good luck to you, Loopy. I love your name, the way it's spelled, Loopy. We don't know if there'll be passive. It's a great question. Great question. Will there be any passive boost this event? Do we know? Great question. I don't think we know. Last year there was shiny boosts, like a 10 or 20% wild encounter shiny boost. But they moved that this year to the shiny wars. So it's in my opinion, it's unlikely we see 2 shiny boosts in 1 year. I don't know what we'll see if we'll see a boost at all during Christmas. Great question. Great quick question. Do. Want to see that shiny? You gotta check. I'm gonna be really annoying. You gotta watch the fucking Iron Man series, you know, man. That was in one of the earlier episodes, I want to say. But absolutely, yeah. Banner YouTube rewinds. There was a YouTube, dude. The YouTube rewind. Oh, dude, it's Mind Slump. What's up, dude? Dude, there was some people. It was crazy how many people fucking watched like hundreds of my videos, dude. Have a name yet? I don't know. I think it might. It is. I was like, that'd be really shocking if my, yeah. It's rewind time. Is there a content creator YouTube rewind? I don't know. This is just released actually. I'm not sure. Hopefully it gets better. I know that servers in ping have definitely been, you know, a little all over the place. Rewinds look like. Mine was Northern Lion. My YouTube rewind, you want to know what it really was? My YouTube rewind was no copyright sounds because I listen to that every fucking day when I stream. So like music, like NCS music. I don't know if Clarko is still here, but I was like 0.2% Ramses B listener on YouTube. And then what else? It was like Northern Lion, Library of Letter No, which is just Northern Lion. And then it said that I watched a lot of Minecraft challenges, which I don't remember, but it was like, yeah, you watched a lot of Minecraft challenge videos this year. I was like, really? I don't feel like that, but dude, it's really, yeah, I honestly, so usually like pinging me or adding me on Discord is against the rules. And if you're in my top 0.1% of viewers, you're allowed to, I think that should be a rule. You're allowed to ping me. That's fucking cool, you know? If I miss Trainer Sam's message, you can absolutely say, I can say it twice. You can, yeah, must be 1%. I feel like it's really cover out. I feel like a lie. We should test it at some point. If I miss a message, nothing wrong with reposting it after a few minutes or whatever. During the Minecraft, I did watch like a fair bit of like Minecraft during the Minecraft arc. I need to, okay, what am I doing? I'm trolling. It is funny, dude. It's so funny how true it is. I never watched Northern Lion until this year. I never knew about him. He's been on the internet for like forever, like 12 years or some shit, maybe longer. And it's so funny. People always say that he's your streamer's favorite streamer, and it couldn't be more, like the amount of content creators that I know that watch him. It's so funny. It couldn't be more true. All right. Check whispers in game. Let me see. Pride and joy, dude. Beautiful. Oh, is this on an Iron Man account, or is this on? Either way, whether it's a main or an Iron Man account. Beautiful Pokemon. Yeah, the Iron. Okay, that's yeah. It's more, you know, it's got to be more impressive, you know. The best streamer out there. He's so, yeah, he's just so unique. He's so fucking unique and so grounded. He's so grounded in a time where a lot of people really need a I'm not that much of a grounded person. Like, I'm very, I mean, I am at times. I can be sporadic or erratic. That's kind of like my whole thing. I can be very energetic. I can be very down. I can be very up. I can, you know, it's just, and that's kind of like the dice roll. I try my best. I try my best to just do what I can do given my circumstances, given my life. He's so consistent. I think a lot of people need that right now, you know? There's a lot of erratic content creators out there, you know? Swinub. It's such a sick Pokemon, dude. I need a Mamoswine. Great mon. And then the Bronzor follow-up. It's a cool shiny. 8,000 encounters. Is this a cool, also 31 defense? Bronzor is a cool shunt on the Ironman account because you can shunt multiple Bronzors and breed them together or whatever. Yeah, I can be, yeah. Shalfa Mamo, yeah. Ooh, that yellow on the yellow. All right, fellas. Alrighty, fellas, it is gym rerun time. Our Pokeyen stack is continuing to grow. We're popping down to 10 amulet coins. Pretty happy with that. This is gym rerun number 77, I believe. 77. I love being able to track this, dude. 77 on the account. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Yellow is so sick. Yeah. I like Mamoswine. Mamoswine's just Mamoswine, shiny or not, very fucking cool Pokemon. Very cool design. Very cool visual. Very cool move pool. Very cool typing. Those weird, like, mixed, those ground types, like, I love Golurk, Ground Ghost, you know? Those cool ground types that can do, or attach to a different type is really cool. Let me turn the music up a little bit while we're chilling. Yes, that's the other thing, is, like, NL is very, like, old school style YouTube, and I really, you know, enjoy that. Like, it's not that fancy editing, like... I even made a small video on my side channel, Retro Pat, like talking about this, where like I feel like we're gonna see, I feel like people are getting overstimulated, and I feel like we will see a small return to like a new school, old school style of YouTube. Like what I mean by that is, are we gonna see no editing Minecraft footage gameplay? Like, no, that's too far, right? But will we see Minecraft or like gameplay, like Call of Duty background while someone rambles and like cuts it up? And I think that like might be having a comeback type, you know, type beat, like the kind of old school style of where it's like ramble and just talking and yada yada, but it's more kind of like my stream recaps. My stream recaps are probably a decent example of like just different talking points cut up or whatever, but still like the visuals on screen aren't that crazy, you know? There's no like boom, like crazy editing. I think people are overwhelmed by, and not that, you know, not to shit on that style of content, it's just, you know, it's more amazing than what I could ever do, but like that Mr. Beast style of content where it's like every 5 seconds or every 2 seconds screen change, visual, boom, explosion, boom, like it's just, I think people are getting overwhelmed. I think it's like watching, like I think the average person might watch, I don't mean this like a type of the average person might watch like one Mr. Beast style of content, one like fast blah, 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 like blah, blah, in your face piece of content a day, and then the rest of the day is filled with background noise and like, and I love to aim to be the background noise and like the second monitor content. Like I think that's where I thrive, because I fucking love that content. I love background noise. I love second monitor content. I love, you know, chill Magic the Gathering gameplay in the background. I love Minecraft videos. You know, it's a fucking cool era, man. Good luck to you, Tom. Yeah, that's also, I mean, honestly based Toaster. I do want to make an advanced Jimmy Run team on this account more properly at a certain point. It's just been, it'll probably be like post event season or maybe in between Xmas and Lunar New Year event, but there's been so much going on. It's been tough. I'm already behind on Xmas guides that I feel, you know, it's just time and energy type thing. There's the answer as old as time. I love how some of NL's videos start with 2 minutes of AFK. Dude, it's a work of art. He's so fucking unique that it does not, like, he could pump out whatever and people will watch. Just, and I'm people, you know? There's a huge update to Gran Turismo 7 today. Added a lot of content, including cars, tracks, and a whole new game mode, including 24-hour races. I feel like a pig in shit. Okay, wait, what? I have not been this... Okay, crazy expression. Is that a British expression? I feel like it should be an American expression. I've not been this excited to play a game for over a decade. That's like the best fucking... Happy holidays, man. Fucking hell yeah. How about an early Xmas present, dude? Like a monitor? That's what it's all about, dude. I've heard that expression from who? Your fucking like mom or some shit? That's like some... I feel like a pig in shit. I'm gonna start saying that every day. Oh, my wife gets me Chipotle. I'm feeling like a pig in shit. I can't... I'm so fucking excited, man. Dude, what's up, Tim? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Kiwi? Kiwi, you were one of my top fucking chatters. What's up, dude? Welcome, top chatter. Welcome, welcome. Happier than a pig in shit is a saying. That's unhinged. Why wouldn't it be like mud? Do you like Panda Express? Do you want the real answer or the fucking politically correct answer? I'm just kidding. I love Panda Express. Is Panda Express... Panda Express is like almost beyond Americanized Chinese food. It's like the next... It's like Panda Express... And I'm not saying this scientifically. I'm saying it as from a vibes and taste perspective. Panda Express tastes like... microplastic Americanized. It feels like when you had those little plastic kitten sets growing up, you like chew on them. It feels like there's some of that melted into the food. I fucking love it. I love Panda Express. Is Panda Express, you know, amazing? Yes. Is it authentic? You know, probably not. Like, it's fucking... I love Panda Express, dude. Looking about over Panda, it depends on the mood, man. I think it depends. This might be a hot take, guys, but what you want to eat might actually depend on your mood. Like, I like to get Panda at least once a year. I love Panda Express. So, like, once a year I'd crave. Because what I love... my favorite thing at Panda Express, I get the honey walnut shrimp. And it's just so, like, oh my goodness. Negative, you just gotta find a good Chinese spot. Don't rage bait me. Don't do it. I get rage bait because I literally live in one of the areas in the world with the most fucking restaurants. I live in one of the areas with the most authentic I live in like the fucking Nova, like DC. Like I live in a very fucking nice area for restaurants. Nothing triggers me more when I'm like, yeah, you know what? I love Indian food. I've had all types. I've had traditional. I've had authentic. I've had experimental. I've had so many different Indian foods from like award-winning chefs. And I'm like, you know what? Like Indian food for me, it's still like C tier because it's just I don't really love the herbs, blah blah blah. And someone says, you haven't had the Indian food next to my house, that blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. It's let people have their opinions. Yeah, I hate it, man. I hate it. It triggers me. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I hate that. Yeah, authentic has become like a buzzword where it's like, you haven't had the authentic food. You just haven't had. You haven't had the authentic. Like authentic equal better. Gas station food thoughts? It depends on the food in the gas station. I'm from Maryland. I love a Sheetz burrito. Like do I love... What's a good, like... You can just love it all. You can just love it all, you know? Authentic Indian food in America? Okay, bro. I literally... You're rage baiting. Because I literally live in a city with like a 60%... I'm being hyperbolic. But like a 60% Indian population. Like, you have no fucking idea. Like, you're fucking trolling! You're rage baiting me! You have no idea! Like... More fucking Indian people live in my city than you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, yeah, like, stop rage baiting. I will not be. Why is it so? Why does the rage bait? Blah, blah, blah. There you go. Indian descendants? No, they're usually first generation immigrants. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I'm getting rage baited. Not always, but I hate the virtue signaling over like, oh, you don't like Indian food? You just haven't had, my local Indian first, like, what are we doing? Shut the fuck up. Just judge food based on how it tastes, okay? Not just memes. It's really sounds good. That's like, I don't even know if that's possible anymore. It might be, but that sounds, is that revenue or profit? Is that like, if that's revenue, I could see that. Like not deducting the cost of the, Rich's charm. If that's profit, I don't even know if it's possible anymore. I know you have confirmed. Yeah, hopefully also this is just, once again, this is food discussions. This is not very serious stuff. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I gotta be saying fucking shut the fuck up. True. Okay, that is fuck the most condescending. That was good rage bait, to be fair. Padgett doesn't understand that he has a high density of mediocre restaurants. Okay, holy. Oh my goodness. I love Sheets. I love Sheets. Oh my, yeah. Wawa, I haven't had enough of their hot food. I personally only eat food prepared by an isolated primitive tribe that has, dude, that's where we're going to, Spidget. Like, holy shit. So favorite food? I love any Asian foods because I love dark savory sauces, soy sauce, teriyaki sauce. I think Kewpie is a superior mayo. Like really basic, like not a whole lot of crazy takes. I love like Thai food, Vietnamese food, Chinese food, Japanese, Mongolian. Not a whole. It is hard to find. Mongolian restaurants might be one of the like actually, besides just going to an Americanized place and having like Mongolian beef, it's hard to find legitimate Mongolian restaurants. It's tough. Savory sauces. I love it, man. Churu Bachi. Wow. Thank you, King. Thank you. Yeah, I actually do. I was watching a different PokeMMO streamer and I told him you love One Piece and talking about it. Yeah, I'm a big, I love Chomper's big reindeer sleigh, or what, you know. Personally, I only eat food and clean myself. The Panda Express employees have asked me not to wait. Huh? Food I can. Oh, I see. Yeah. Fuck, that's the next level, bro. That's the next level of like, yeah. I'm sorry. I hate pretentiousness when it comes to food. Don't call me, wait, is his name not Chomper? Chomper One Piece. Oh, it's Chopper. I just actually forget his name. My apologies. Chopper. Gotta keep that in mind. Excuse me to the Chopper fans out there. My apologies. Please keep calling him Chomper. It is that's good rage bait to the One Piece fans, dude. Chopper makes him sound way cooler. Fuck. I hate pretentious people too. They're beneath me. True. That's amazing. We just go full circle. That's so good. One of my favorite, this is like not a good representation of like data and what things mean. I always bring up this video. One of my favorite food videos on there's like some like old BuzzFeed video, so it's not exactly, you know, the highest of integrity. There's an old video of BuzzFeed giving like 90-year-old Chinese people who like literally don't speak English, who are from China, live in China, giving them Panda Express, and then also giving 20-year-old American Chinese people, like second-generation immigrants, Panda Express. And the 20-year-olds are all like, oh my god, this is disgusting, this is like so low quality, blah 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 blah. And then 90-year-olds who have been eating their fucking passed down grandma's recipes, they're like, wow, this fucking lo mein is really good. I would happily eat this every day. And like, it's just so fucking funny that like the pretentiousness that gets, it's very funny, like the pretentious that gets passed on. The young people in general are also just, and I'm guilty of this. There's probably definitely times you'll see me on stream being pretentious. I try not to, but you know, it's a human nature, right? We're pretentious when we're younger because we want to be liked. We want to be the older I get, the more I like see myself shedding some of these habits. A really good example is if you watch my streams literally like 1 to 2 years ago, you probably see me a lot happier when it comes to disliking things. And I think I'm trying to move past that, where like every time I dislike a movie, I'm like sad about it, because that means I missed out on a piece of content. It means if I don't like a movie that other people like, it means that I'm missing out on joy in the world that other people got to experience. Not to like compare it like that, but you know what I mean? Like, I think there's something, it should be a sad thing when you don't like a piece of media or something, or a food, or like it's a negative to your life. To the more things you can enjoy, the more access you have, the more freedom, you know, like in the world. Yeah, I love American Chinese food, you know. I think it is important to qualify, like If your friend is like, hey, want to go get Chinese food, it's probably a good idea to ask like authentic or Americanized, but there's no there's no wrong answer. I hate the like authentic is always better. Like there's different flavor profiles. Food has been getting changed for thousands of years. We're only in this one exact, you know, time frame. You need to watch One Piece? I might need to, yeah, I probably haven't watched enough. True. Jack, that is for sure, and you're not gonna find joy in everything. That is for sure fucking true. I think it's an important thing to like not be, and I had a problem with this, not be as proud of like disliking things, you know, like the personality based around. I have hot takes, but I almost like dread them. I don't think, is this gonna be like these nuts on me chin? No, this is a real, no, I have not. Wait, have I had this? No, I don't know. I've been to a place that looks very similar in DC. I don't know if it's, I don't remember. No, this is so, no, I have not had this. This is very expensive. I've not, well, I don't think I've had this. On Me Nuts. There is actually a Korean barbecue restaurant called On Me, which is really funny. That's why I was like, wait, like, I don't know if it's a chain or whatever. It's pretty common. Yeah. Is it a real place? Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, I made it up. Bro just accidentally invented a KBBQ chain. That actually is very funny if you fully, yeah. That's quite good. I don't really see the appeal of Xi'an food, like a specific city in China. I don't know what that would entail. What is Xi'an food or Xi'an? No, Xi'an. How do you say this? I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the or you're if you're using this as a D's nuts joke. Fuck you. I don't know how you would say this. Is it Xi'an? Jian? What is true happiness? Is it a yellow Pikachu that knows fly and surf? And sweet scent and discharge? Yes, you found it. Yes, Dick and Chad. Wasn't a real thing. But okay, if you do a D's nuts joke and accidentally utilize a real thing, does that count? You know, that's a tough question. I don't think so, personally. That's just me. You know, that's just a guy like me throwing that out there. What the fuck is this? Oh, I put on my spooky music on accident. One sec. What do you went through? Oh, this has the fireplace in the background. Is the music too quiet, too loud? What are people's any volume changes people would make? I'm gonna restart this. This one has fireplace ambiance. Aw, I love the crackling fireplace. I'm a sucker for a Yule log, bro. God damn it, Jelly. I think Tally avoids the yeah, he's chilling. He's chilling. Yule Pog. Yeah, move over, Yule log. It's time for the Yule Pog. Actually true. Now we're spitting. Finally someone said it. I'm excited to actually, I think I want to breed. Let me go see actually. I was gonna show on, so I don't want to leak my preparation document, but I do have a list of all the raid Pokemon that I might need for the Xmas event coming up, which will be in a video very, 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 very soon. Let's see what I have versus what I don't. I think I'll literally just go down this list until I find the first Pokemon that I don't have access to and probably just go build it. I think the first Mon that I don't have on the list is going to be Golurk. Hilarious. I don't think I have a Golurk built. That's a weird one because it needs Dittos or other Golurk breeds. Okay, Sam. It will be fuck. It will be for the okay. Stop. That's unhinged. Release the Xmas Prepstein files. Come on, dude. You can't. That's wow. Hopefully this weekend. I think this weekend the first Xmas prep guide will come out. Thankfully. Insane. Yeah, that would be base chatter. That's instead. I don't have a. Ooh, I don't even have that on the list. Hope I won't do that. Steal. Yes. When is the? Yes. Dude, I need to watch the next Ravens game in full. I'm so excited for that. I've been really scattered. I have not been able to watch the last few Ravens games. I've also just been demotivated because we're not doing that. Like losing to the Bengals. I watched the first half of the game. I'm never like this. I usually watch like every Ravens game like to the very end, and I'm positive and all these things. Wide Golurk, you'll have to see in the upcoming raid prep guide, man. I'm sorry to edge you like that, but I'm gonna be working on the Iron Man prep today a little bit. But any explanations, like that'll all be in a future video very soon. Yes, I saw Mark Andrews got that, which is nice. Yeah. Yep. Did see that. I need to change my stream thumbnail on YouTube to like a more Christmassy vibe one. Yeah, hell yeah, Hugh, exactly. What'd he do? No, he got like a 3-year like contract extension. Goofy, yeah. I think personally, you didn't ask me, Sim, so I'm so sorry to mansplain to you. Personally, I feel like the best patches I went 2 fire, 2 grass, 1 water. I feel like on an Ironman account. The main priorities being fire patch for Charizard is really important. Grass patch for Superior is pretty important, but we also, so I've been saving my grass patches really hard because we might get hidden ability Snivies / Superiors from the upcoming Lunar New Year event Cherish Balls. I'm starting to like save a little bit. Like if there's starters with hidden ability access in any Mysterious Balls, I want to wait to ever use those. So there's that. What else? Chlorophyll Venusaur. I think Chlorophyll Venusaur, Superior are the 2 big ones. What's the other fire one? I cannot. Yeah, if I kept every video I ever made, my hard drive would be like 20 terabytes or so. Like I'd be, yeah. I just upload and delete the old videos. Yeah. Great question, Will Pig. You could buy a. It depends on. Ooh, do you want to? If you Eevee train and XP train the team yourself, you could build a Jimmy Run team for easily under 100k, maybe even under like 50k if you build it properly. Which a beginner Jimmy Run team just consisting of a Cottony with Tailwind, a Torkoal with Drought, low level and bad IVs, and then the 2 Typhlosions. I have a video where I built one for under 100k. I built one recently on my Ironman account for what would have been like super cheap, but I built one recently on my Touch Grass challenge. In my Touch Grass challenge, I built a Jimmy Run team from scratch. Actually, a breeding one. It takes a lot more time to do that, Hugh. I recommend but it's not, I don't know, it's a tough. I recommend definitely like buying the breeders off the GTL. My favorite shiny of all time is Shuckle. Shuckle number 1. Rampardos number 2. I almost wish I advertised the Touch Grass challenge in a little bit of a different way, because it's not just a Touch Grass. It's also a beginner's guide. Like it's not only is it, oh yeah, we're gonna walk outside and get steps to play PokeMMO. It's also, hey, if you're new to the game, this is literally the path like you should follow. What's the elevator pitch for Touch Grass? The elevator pitch would be something along the lines of every 2,000 steps IRL. It's a new account from scratch, and every 2,000 steps I unlock 1 hour of PokeMMO gameplay to build that account. And then the goals were like complete 1 region, get a Jimmy Run team, get a catching Smeargle and a catching Breloom and an HM Dragonite and a contrary spin to be able to catch alphas. And I was able to build a foundation on an account in like 20 hours. Like that, like it's fucked up, Rick Riley, but yeah, I don't like reusing content like that, but it's kind of genius. Grass series live, like how do I? The problem is, like just streaming a walk. Streaming mobile is like I don't know if I can on my phone. I actually can't stream on mobile on my phone because I'm grandfathered in to such an old contract that I still have unlimited data. I don't know if that exists anymore. Maybe it's come back. For a while, unlimited data plans like literally didn't exist, at least in my area in the US or whatever. They took them away, but now they might have come back. I'm not sure, but I'm like grandfathered into like some super old. I've been on the same phone contract since I was like 16. Dude, fucking hell yeah, that's fucking awesome, Jelly. Good for you, man. That's really cool, man. That's you're helping the local community plus getting your steps in. Like that's amazing. That's literally amazing. Is there an event today? I don't think there's a catch event today. No, not to my knowledge. It would be fun. They would be fun. I just don't know if it's possible or how. Yeah. A long time. Well, unlimited data. So for a while, unlimited data was a thing, and it was really back in the day. But then for a while, it got taken away. Tiles. For a while, like phones companies, at least in my area, would not do unlimited data plans. Like they fucking because it was too. They couldn't afford it. But now they might be back. I mean, I haven't made a new phone plan in a long time, so you know. Just use my phone, dork. That feels so. You're probably right, but it feels so weird. Like I can't use a hotspot. I can't use a mobile hotspot on my phone because I'm grandfathered into this super fucking old contract. There's certain weird things like that I literally can't do because my phone is like not that new. It's new to me. Whatever you say, Dork. Yeah, Giga Chad. Made the radio towers too. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know, man. I honestly just don't know nearly enough about phone technology to comment on that, Crystal. I just have no fucking idea. I just use some dumb shit. Yeah, it's exactly, Jelly. There you go. To be fair, everything's new to you. You're an unk. With phones, like it's funny. Like I get a lot of boomers who are like, "Oh, you understand technology? Come help me with my phone." And I'm like, I know the bait, like probably more than you because you're like 80 years old. But like, I don't really know phones that well. I'm not like a good like phone tech. Yes, it is fascinating, but it's never something I was interested in. Like I'd rather just play on a computer. BRB playing on my, I'm busy playing on my computer. Fucking good for you. Good for you, RGX. Chat, yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, I respect those who are super into, like, we all know someone who, like, always gets, like, I don't know if I do actually, but, like, there's some people who, like, always get the, sorry, newest iPhone is up. Bro, I've been getting sick. It's, like, the worst time to get sick. But it is what it is. It hasn't been that bad. I haven't been, like, bedridden, Last night, oh my god, I was like waking up every 10 minutes to blow my fucking nose. This is like so unnecessary details and information. I'm so sorry, but dude, I've been sick Patrouski a bit for sure. For sure. I mean, also it makes sense. I mean, it's December and yeah. I turn illiterate. That's so fucking real. I'm very tech savvy. I work in software. When someone hands me an Android, I become illiterate. Like it sounds memey, but also like imagine you're like an iOS guy. You understand like iOS technology. Like it's just also different. I feel like I understand Windows pretty damn well, and if someone handed me Linux, I would fucking crumble. I'd be like, I don't know. Google it. How do you get to the browser page on? I would have no idea. Ooh, Rampardo Swarm. What the fuck is Scufib Chamber? Huh? I'm sorry. Whose chamber? Okay, the wife playing Fortnite at 12:30. Pog. A rampant Pardo sort. True, true, true. Is that true? I always hear wild. Well, isn't it? I don't know enough about Linux. I grew up with friends who were big tech nerds who fucking would die for Linux. You know, I have a lot of those friends, or had a lot of those friends. Doesn't it? I'm asking Hugh. I don't know shit about it. Doesn't Linux just like hyper depend on like how you structured your Linux, or how? Because it's like such a blank slate, isn't it? All like, are the environments really close to Windows, or does it like super depend on what you have installed, or is it like on average it's just going to be like similar? Like, I just have no idea. At the shiny hunting itch, let's fucking go. We're so back missed. What the hell? I work on Linux every day at my job and I have no idea what's going on. Based. Option to use desktop? Yeah, okay, gotcha. Linux up environments and audio are easier than Windows? I have no idea. I'm skeptical of that. I have no logic to refute that. But it's very possible. I just don't know. But I would be skeptical of that because my logic would be like, why wouldn't everybody just use Linux then? But I guess it's more effort, right? And then like, I guess that's the funny thing is when you run into someone who's like loves Linux, they're always like, I just don't get why everybody doesn't use Linux. And it's like, well, you know, there's probably like, it's like, from my understanding, it's like the ease of access and like the more effort to set it up and all these things. And I mean, I'm just cooked. My main goals are just Xmas prep, which includes money making and making raid Pokemon, Eevee training, XP training, tons of different things. Whew. You shiny hunt Gucci Mons. What would that entail? What's the list? The biggest problem with Linux is like the compatibility, right? No Pokemon on Linux? Is that true? Like you just can't run it? Is that true? Do you reach out to sponsors, or do they come to you? Great question. Usually they come to me, but there have been times. I don't know if I've ever reached out for a sponsor and had it work. I feel like every time I've ever had a successful sponsor, it is them coming to me. Okay. I play on. Okay, pretty good to know. I was like, that's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're. What do I know? It's like whenever someone asks me like, hey, like, can you help me install PokeMMO on iOS? And I'm always like, hey, I'm sorry, but no, I hate that shit. Like I have an iOS phone and I do not install PokeMMO on it because I don't want to deal with it. Even with like, I know you can do Signalist or whatever, but I'll just play on my laptop or my desk. I'd rather, you know, not personally. Fuck yeah, no disrespect, but yeah. It's a good question. Is Iron Man going to be a forever thing, or is it going to be considered finished at some point? I think mostly a forever thing, but it's a, you never know, I guess. I'm going to keep playing the Iron Man account until it's no longer fun, and I miss the style of main shunting. Are gold shinies? Okay, true. I need to just... Actually, I'm going to skip. I probably should just skip both these gyms. Whenever I skip these gyms, I always do better. I always make more Pokeyen. I think that's so fucking reasonable, Toaster. I'm a really frugal guy, and if I were to do it, I'd probably, you know, it just makes it so much less stressful. And it's like once a year, right? 1,000 hours? I mean, so like, hilariously, maybe. Like it's actually insane. I'm following like the same exact pattern that I did in old school RuneScape. I maxed a main account. Iron Man account, really simple to explain. It's just an account that cannot trade or use the GTL. So if you want a 5x31 Pokemon, you have to catch every single one of your breeders. You want, you know, braces, you want to do raids, you have to breed, catch everything from scratch, make all your Pokeyen. You can only make Pokeyen through pure yen methods. You can't sell Pokemon, you know, things like that. No GTL, no trading. Everything comes self-sufficiently. In old school RuneScape, I played a main account. What's it called? The OSRS steps. I played a main account, played OSRS. I played a lot of OSRS. Another game. No, I don't think that'll happen, Mist, but we'll see. In old school RuneScape, I played my main account. I became obsessed with maxing it. I maxed it in about 2 years. And then I did fantasy EHP, and I played competitions. I got up to around 60 million or so agility XP, and, you know, 25 or 30 mil mining XP. things like that. A lot of fair bit of post XP, and I played skilling competitions and did post XP. And then I created an Ultimate Iron Man account, and I was the 74th person in the world to max an Ultimate Iron Man account. And then I ended up doing some post Ultimate Iron Man gameplay, you know, kind of similar things, agility, Zoltano, certain PBM, certain scaling things. And then, so I basically, yeah, so I don't play anymore. I have 2 maxed accounts, one being a main account and one being an Ultimate Iron Man account. And I don't play. I had my fun. I love old school RuneScape is still probably my favorite game of all time. PokeMMO's number 2, but I just have no urge to play it nowadays. Playing OSRS? I love it. I think it's the best game I've ever played. But you have your runs with games, you know, just because the best game is it doesn't mean you'll play it forever, you know? Everybody goes through arcs and waves and in life. Dude, yeah. No, oh, you hit the nail on the head, German. Iron Man mode is kind of a masochistic. It's making the whole meme is like, I took PokeMMO, a very grindy game, and made it grindier. That's the whole thing. How to max a PokeMMO account? You are unironically asking a fantastic question, and it's something that I want to work on qualifying. Pokemon on the side, yeah. So I tried. I used to. So if you watch my like shiny shuttle reaction, I used to play both. But nowadays with like content creation, YouTube, I don't have time to, because I'm already multitasking. Like I don't have time, you know, for sailing. Oh, that's I didn't know that dude. That's sad. But also like, that's a great example of like he's just moved on. He did his accomplishment. He did what he wanted to do. He's moved on. I respect that. I totally get it. The Lasagna King, Link's Titan. Living shiny decks would not be maxing. It wouldn't even be like 200 mil all. Living shiny decks is not feasible. The closest comparable to a living shiny dex would be completing the achievement log in old school RuneScape, which is not, is not possible in a lifetime. And it's the same thing with a living shiny dex is literally, we counted at one point, it would take like 300 years of constant gameplay or something ridiculous. It's not feasible. Oh, he's been Pokeyen on an Iron Man account or a main account? On a main account, I have a video on it. 63 things to buy in PokeMMO. Who's the Link's Titan of PokeMMO?
Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski.
We got shut up, Patrouski. The Link's Titan of PokeMMO. Probably just like the person with the highest. I don't know. That's tough. It's harder to qualify. Truly stuck between a rock and a hard place. You. I'm PokeMMO poor, but I'm too lazy to grind Pokeyen. That's not actually possible. Is that true? For my understanding, maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was like third age and stuff like that. Like to get all the third age would just take way too long. Maybe I'm sorry if I'm wrong. My apologies. I haven't played RuneScape in a long time, so like 4 years or something like that. Yes, the meme is John Lucky might be, yeah, John Lucky's up there. He's insane. The problem is he hasn't been playing. I don't think he's been playing long enough to be really the Link's Titan of PokeMMO, and it's not really his fault because PokeMMO wasn't translated to Mandarin until I believe like 2017. Someone could correct me. I just played Mega Bonk. Not only do I love Mega Bonk, I haven't played since I recently 100%ed it. Mega Bonk was probably my favorite game of 2025, I think. Like favorite new game. I'm not sure. It came at the perfect time for me. I 100%ed Mega Bonk. I literally, yeah. I love it. I'm very proud of that. Depends on what you value in PokeMMO. It's like ask whether you prefer. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He's still years away, but it's like close. No, but that's, I mean, even if it's possible in his lifetime, that's impressive. I didn't know that was possible, Kyle, so I appreciate the heads up. I love RuneScape players because there's a lot of crossover between RuneScape players. I love when RuneScape players come in and let me know like what's good, because I don't keep tabs, so it's nice to have some active RuneScape players who keep me up to date on what's going on. I just got it. I hope you enjoy it, Brucey. Hope you enjoy it. I did go back. I'm gonna be honest. I played Mega Bonk, and I know that Mega Bonk was inspired by Vampire Survivors, so I went back and I bought Vampire Survivors. Just my opinion, I've only played like 8 hours of Vampire Survivors versus like 200 of Mega Bonk. Vampire Survivors is just not nearly as good. I think I find Vampire Survivors like so much worse than Mega Bonk personally. It's still a really cool like creative game, but the 3D elements, like just the fact that there's not as much movement tech. The fact that but there is different like movement elements, which I like the whip guy in that game, which you have to like actually face, you know, yada yada. Mega Bonk having like bunny hopping and stuff and all the, it was just so much, it was so deep. The game was so, Mega Bonk is such a deep game. So in depth. Ooh, is the OSRS community rioting right now? I had no idea. The sailing nerf? Oh shit. No, dude, that's so, I appreciate, no, any up, I appreciate Kyle's. Yeah, my bad. He's 11 third age items away from full. Yeah, I think that section is like the main reason why, from my understanding, the achievement log is like not possible in a human lifespan. It's just the chance of third age is just ridiculous. I will always regret, I really wanted to buy a third age pickaxe. Mining is my favorite skill in old school RuneScape, and I was like one click away from liquidating and buying a third age pickaxe back when it was 300 mil gold. And I think now, how much is a third age pickaxe now? You know, I was so I almost, and now it's gone up so much. Now it's like multiple billions, I think. And I was so, yeah, over 12. Like, dude, I almost got one for, I was like, it's a shoulda, woulda, coulda, like, oh, just buy Bitcoin when it released, you know, like, but fuck, I was so close. It was my favorite. It was like my, oh man, dude, I almost bought it for, it was 300 mil back then, you know, and that was crazy. Like, that was, you know, and it's just, isn't it literally the same as a dragon pick? It's just like a visual that, you know, it's just rare. Oh man, 11 to 15 build. Jeez. What's possible? That's crazy that he's gotten 3 third age. Yeah, master from master clues. Good for them. Just really rare. Yeah. I mean, that was also back when, to be fair, I'm, you know, 300 mil versus 12 billion. It sounds like a lot, but it's also different, like different inflation levels. So that also, you know. I just turned in. There aren't 1 billion players. You are capping. When did I? Maybe I misspoke, or I don't think I ever said there were 1 billion Pokemon players. I love the idea of, yeah, guys, 1/8 of the world plays PokeMMO. True. We're talking about the price of the third age pickaxe in old school RuneScape, for reference, to catch you up to speed. But maybe I misspoke. I can see that. I green bird while at the bus on the way to work at 32.5k counter. Dude, fucking hell yeah. Oh, you got, oh, I like had a process. Dude, fucking congrats. Wait, that's awesome, Agathia. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I thought you gotta be really good. All your assets are almost supplying. The amount of people that made billions of profit won't be that much. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. In RuneScape, I don't know. No, nah. I spend a lot. Whenever I like get good money, I just spend it on rare shunts, German, you know, because that's what I enjoy. I'm probably still at around 600 mil on my main account, be my guess. But I haven't counted in a long time. Finally, Oso. I was thinking, where's the fucking King Oso today, dude? What's up, man? Happy to see you. You know, my guess, and it's really tough to tell how many Pokemon players there are. It's all just guesstimations and calculations, and I really do think the Pokemon player base right now is in a bit of a slump. Like, just in this 1 month, don't take that as like, oh my god, game dying, blah 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 blah. Like, no. It's the holidays. People are Christmas shopping. They're putting up decorations. Like, you could probably, like, you know, people are just busy. You know, the vibes are not great in the Pokemon space. I think they're gonna get better. I think they're gonna heal, personally. Making Pokeyens a bit tougher. It's sad season. It's getting dark. Yeah, there's a ton of factors to why. And we also just usually see the Pokemon player base dip around this time each year. I will say it's dipped more than previous years. I'll be honest. I think, I think it's fair. I think a lot of people are, it's a tough time in the world. I'm lucky to be able to, I'm lucky I still love this game. And I'm lucky to be able to have everybody I have in chat right now excited to wake up and play PokeMMO. That's what it's fucking, that's all you can hope for, dude. I'm feeling really good today, man, which is, I'm just so grateful. And cringe. Genuine question, most like 90% of my shinies for the past 3 years popped when I wasn't paying attention. Dude, fuck. How about you? I would say usually I'm like, I guess it depends on your definition of unattentive. I think usually I do notice my shiny, like before, like, I guess the definition would be, do you hear the shiny noise first or see the shiny first? That's the question that, like, I think I see the shiny first on like 90% of my hunts, like way more, maybe even more than that. Yeah, yes, before you hear the I think that's the, yeah. That is true, Hugh, that is true. Absolutely. No, we've talked about, we've kind of known that forever, not forever, but like over the past 2 years, it's kind of come to our, I've always said, like, I'm feeling really passionate about Pokemon right now, which feels really fucking, that's all I want to be and all I want to do, German. I appreciate that, the Mandarin speaking, the Chinese player base is I would say the player base breakdown is like 50, let's say, how do I do this math? I feel like it's like 40% of the game is Chinese, 30% is Spanish speaking. That could be different. I'm terrible at geography. Please don't make me, look like a stupid, I know I'm a stupid American. Okay, I'm just trying my best over here. I would say 40% of the game is Mandarin or Chinese speaking, which is, whether it's, yeah, Cantonese or Mandarin or whatever. 30% is Spanish speaking. That leaves 30% left. I would say 20% is English speaking, whether it's American or Protopian, and then 10% is like, no disrespect, other languages. I think that's because I just don't know the exact percentage breakdown from that point on, or other regions, right? So I do think I think not only is the English speaking community not the largest, it's also like smaller than the Chinese speaking and the Spanish speaking, which I think is, it's just, there's no, like, it's just really important perspective to have. There's no right or wrong there. Like, I don't fucking care who plays the game that I love, it just is all about, like, when you only interact with English speaking players and stuff like that or whatever, you really realize, like, oh shit, I don't see like all these other parts of the community. There is a lot more players that play that we don't always see. Dude, this is a good question. We're talking about how, like, Pokemon is an extremely international game. I always say these are guesstimation numbers. Please do not take these as fact, and I could very well be very, very wrong. But for my 12 years of experience in Pokemon, and it's only happened like a big shifting over the past few years because the game was translated over into Mandarin. In my opinion, Pokemon seems to be about 40% Chinese speaking, or Mandarin, whatever you want to call it, or 40% Mandarin or Chinese speaking, 30% Spanish speaking, and then like 20% English speaking, and then 10% other languages. No disrespect, I'm just, it's the best way to qualify it, right? So, it's really important to keep in mind, as an English speaking player, you are not seeing so much of the community. You're like, there are other huge communities that we lose the value. We lose, like, yeah, places like Bilibili is a great example. Bilibili's a Chinese centric social media website where they share a lot of their Pokemon content. It's where like certain guides and certain strategies stem from, is the large Chinese player base working really hard to come up with those strategies. But someone said, this all came from, someone said, how much do you think learning a second language would benefit a Pokemon player? It sounds like a meme, but unironically, okay, it depends. Your average player, it's going to help like a little bit. Once you get to like the higher end stuff, it matters a shit ton, like a lot. It is a huge asset to have multilingual people in your teams. As someone who is just an American, aka only speaks one language, like, one of the biggest reasons Field Team 7 was able to do so well last year and win the last Shiny Wars was because I believe it was, I don't want to misquote, but I think it was Clue or someone in the team spoke Mandarin, and they were able to buy Dittos from the Chinese speaking community. And that was huge because literally, like, the English and Spanish speaking communities were getting drained of their Ditto boxes. His ability to be able to, it was crazy, dude. Someone said, yeah, I said Wabu. Wabu is the middleman between, yeah. I made a video on it. Check it. I love this video. there was a literal like Chinese Ditto syndicate, like this whole fucking organization. The American community, or the English speaking, I guess, that includes Botopia, blah, 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 smuggled Dittos from other communities trying to win Shiny Wars, and it fucking really paid off. Like, that person, that player Wabu was the biggest, one of the I don't know, I wasn't in Steel Team 7, but like, I can't imagine how different wars could have been. Like, it's just so interesting. Being multilingual in PokeMMO is such an amazing skill. It is so crazy. And it's a really cool thing to talk. I think it's a beautiful thing. I love that our game is so international. I love that it's just this beautiful I don't always see what's happening in every community, and there's so much more that we don't see. It's a good perspective to always keep in mind that our anecdotal experiences, our lives, are not the end all be all. There's so much happening that we just don't see or know of. Yeah, a great example, is the Phoebus spot. Yes, this is a great example. Someone said ponding with the Chinese community is an S tier activity. The Chinese community is so active and so popular, that they are a big reason we can do the Phoebus shunt so effectively. If you hop to channel 5 in PokeMMO, you can find people over at the Phoebus pond or the Phoebus river or whatever, and often find the Phoebus tile because there's people working together to find it every time that tile rotates every like 45 minutes or so. Great example. Yeah, it's beautiful to work together and have those communities that work really hard and love the game. It's so sick, dude. Plus the social crowd. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know shit about China in terms of politics and economy. I have no fucking idea. I have no sway. I am literally just here to talk about it in regards to PokeMMO. Okay, that's the beauty of gaming, is we're just here to talk about, I don't care where you come from. We're all just here to talk about the same thing. This is very vague Christmas event prep, right? Like just Pokeyen making, but yes. After this Jimmy run, I would really like to try to breed up some proper Xmas event mods. And I have a Xmas event really in-depth raid guide coming out very soon. Yeah, no, we'll see, man. It's tough to like the motivation for grinding wars like that back to back after you win is, oh my god, excuse me, I'm so sorry, is like what? Like holding the title, like, which is a relevant thing, but it's not as much motivation, you know? Phoebus Pond mentioned, yeah. Chat, is he washed? I'm trying to fucking be better about GTA making Pokeyen, but yes, I am washed. I mean, that is the answer to that. I was alone. That's tough. Yeah, but that's I mean, I don't know how long ago that was, German, but that's like a newer thing that like channel 5 is the go-to spot for, which is cool, man. I love that most of the Pokemon community knows, oh, you want to hunt for Phoebus? Go to channel 5. Like, that's such a fucking cool, the social contracts like that are what make up an MMO, you know? It's like, oh, you want to grind Ungoro Crater in classic WoW? Like, make sure it's okay with the Mafia, you know? Like that, like, I love shit like that in PokeMMO or in MMOs is sick. Or the Discord. True, missed. That is a really cool shiny check, Sam. True. Can I just say, one of my favorite new things, I haven't really talked about it too much. I haven't talked about this too much. One of my favorite new things, this is, I think for main accounts, I don't know, it's just like a fun little thing, but for Iron Man accounts, I think it's really cool to see. With the new encounter counter, the fact that you can see all of your wild alpha encounters, I think is actually like super sick. I think that's actually like so good. Being able to clearly see how many like I've caught 13 alpha dittos on the, like, what? That feels insane. That feels so high. There's been a lot of alpha ditto spawns recently in PokeMMO. Speaking of, it's so sick in my ability to look through and like see like, oh yeah, the shiny rate's 1 in 30,000. The odds of hitting a Shalfa, you know, and just really go through and see all the alphas you've encountered. I think it's really fucking cool, man. I love it, dude. And click total. Yeah, I think this is really beautiful. Patrouski shiny today. I am feeling a shiny soon, you know? I don't know, do we have a Pokemon Mafia? We have the Lepa Bear, Big Lepa. That's kind of the meme. I need Big Lepa brought back. It's tough on the Iron Man account, though. I can't, you know, trade or be involved as much in the shenanigans. Heidelberg Mafia? Yo, that's just grinders. Oof. I'm doing like... surprisingly good today, Tech. I'm just grateful and happy to play PokeMMO. How are you doing today, dude? I've been, you know, not having a good time recently. I've been like sick to my stomach. I've been like anxious beyond, more anxious than I've been in maybe 10 years. You know, maybe 8 years. Like, I've been so anxious recently. My appetite is not like I've not been eating much. I've been having a really hard time, but right now I feel really good, and that's I'm hoping that the upswing. You know, I'm ready. I'm excited. You know, I just want to be able to play PokeMMO, and that's. I'm lucky to be able to do that. The Damp Rock Mafia. Ooh, I have not looked into the Damp Rock Mafia in a second. That's what. Yeah, it's fucking exactly dank. You gotta just look when you're in the shitter. You're just looking for the so the upswing will happen. You're just looking, keeping an eye out. You know, you're fucking scanning for upswing. Like you're just fucking just keeping an eye out for it. Like you're just looking for it. You know, up from here. Hell, that's the goal. I'm excited for the Xmas event. I'm excited for content surrounding the event. I'm excited for guides. I'm excited to stream and shiny hunt, and you know, that's all I want to do. Dude, nice. I think making a list of all the shinies you want to hunt is super important. That's fucking awesome, Tech. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, what's up? I'm doing... What's up, Don Quick? How you doing, dude? Doing okay. How you doing, Quick? How to do a hopefully breed? I'm probably going to breed, so... I'll have to double check what I have versus what I need. You guys might get a spoiler list of the of a full list of raid Pokemon to make for Xmas and a quick sec. So if you want the, you know, spoiler of it, but the video is going to come very, very soon. I worked very hard on it, so I hope people like it. Hope it's helpful. What's up, Done Quick? Yeah, no, I need more. I need like a Q charm. I don't have a single Q charm shiny jelly. I need that to feel involved. Yeah, fuck. No, I don't even want generic. Much love to you. I don't even want to like mention. You're not being punished because you're doing bad. I just don't want to. I just want to let things. I want to move on. I want to let things go. I want everybody to be happy. Everybody to work towards being a. I want to work towards being a better person. I want to be better and better and better, which I can always be. Like, not even good vibes only. Just like productive vibe, mentally healthy, productive. You know. Whatever form that takes. I appreciate your love and, you know. The hippo swarm is kind of funny. The Raichu raid. I don't remember Blissey being used, but I could be wrong. Ian, thank you for the 5 gifted cool duders. Also, you hit Charmander in there. You hit some good Shays. German, you hit some good fucking gamers there, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I hope the content is earned. You've been like gifting a lot as well recently, man. Thank you so much, Ian. It's really, really noticeable. I appreciated the holiday times, man. It's been a down period for me for content, honestly. Like, I've been really stressed, so I haven't been. I took more days off of streaming recently due to anxiety and due to stress and due to potential, you know, other like. Yeah, so I really appreciate it. You know, I really appreciate it, and I hope I can make good content coming up that makes people. I don't want people to ever pity watch or things like that, or ever you know. But I hope I can make content that makes people want to play Pokemon. What, you know, that's the. I want to move on and just focus on the beautiful parts of the game. Or if people don't like, I hope they enjoy whatever game they're playing. You know. I appreciate it, Jeanette. You know, don't worry. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much, Ian. Should I not set up here? I think I can beat this gym without setting up. I'm gonna do this. Best Alpha. I skill swap Contrary Spinda and then just a good Breloom. I think those 2 Pokemon, some Pokeballs to lower stats, is so good. Alarm is 5 a.m. Cody, what is happening? No, it's not. You're a machine. Oh my goodness. So just the whole time. I didn't do that strat last year personally, Kaki. Right? Raichu was maybe it was, I don't know, like post a nerf or some shit. You can do that, I guess, but like when I did the Raichu raid last year, it was just you used gravity at 75. I only know this because I did research recently to double check, remember, you know. We used gravity at 75% or so HP to keep it grounded, and then we just earthquaked it, I believe, was like most of that. Tailwinds. Almost out of Jimmy Run jail, yes. I am gonna start like legitimately breeding, Eevee training, XP training, preparing Xmas raid Pokemons here in a second, fellas. All right, our gym rerun is coming to an end here. We're going to be at we're almost at 1.9 million Pokemon, which feels pretty darn good. Our Amulet is like 40 seconds or so. I'm excited. After this run is over, I am going to officially go, like, legitimately start breeding my first Pokemon that I potentially will need for the Xmas raids and the Xmas event in general. I think it's really just, like, all my prep for the Xmas event is going to be, like, saving up Pokeyen and, like, building the raid mons. There's so many Xmas raids, and they are decently more difficult, in my opinion, than Halloween raids. There's going to end up being like 14 to 15 total Xmas raids, 12 normal raids, and then Jirachi after that, as well as a potential alpha legendary, like an alpha Suicune raid or an alpha Entei or Raichu or something like that, or just a different raid in place of that alpha Suicune raid, which happened last year. Now, I'm now going to cross-reference my list and see what I have versus what I need and try to start working on a good Xmas raid mon that I don't have. Let's go ahead and I do want to go. Oh, what's it called? I need to eat a snack. I'm fucking starving. And if I can eat, like I'm not too nauseous to eat, I try to eat right now. What's up, Boofin? Thanks for the follow. I can check. I might toaster. If not, I need a Magmortar. Blissey was using the Suicune strap. Dude, that's so real, trainer. I think I usually make around, I do a very basic, very chill Jimmy run. I think I make around like 250k, like on average doing it. Maybe a little bit less. I do a very, very chill run. There are better, there are higher effort strats that make more Pokeyen. I want to start doing it, but it's just consistent pure yen every day. I love Jimmy. The Jimmy runs are so good. Okay. Here is going to be the big information reveal. All right. All right, this is actually secret memes. I have not even released the raid prep video, which has been made using this document, this list. This is the list of all the physical attackers that I have compiled that are needed for the Xmas event raids coming up. So I'm just going to go through and just see which ones I have, which ones I don't. Like Darmanitan. I believe I have a good Darmanitan on the Ironman account. So, yep, I'm good. I have 2 different Darmanitans. I'm good there. Next up, Gallade. I believe I have a very, very good Gallade. Next up, Blaziken. I don't need to go through like each one, but I believe the first mon that I don't have here is a good Golurk. I'm going to check. I might have a breeder. Let's see. We have an Alpha Golurk over here, as well as a Golurk over here with 31 speed. Okay. I'm going to see. There's a good chance that I just end up breeding this Golurk into a good one versus the Alpha one for now, because I'd like to keep the Alpha status if I'm going to breed an Alpha Golurk, you know? Which would require Alpha Dittos, and I don't know if I need I don't need the like no guard hidden ability, so I think I'm probably going to just use this. We could put 31. We need other Golets or Golurks and Dittos to breed this, so it is a little bit complicated. I'm gonna first start things off looking for a 31 attack IV Ditto, or we'll see if we can get a breed with the Alpha, but I doubt we will. Lucky Egg Farming. You must have been a 2013 or 2014 like OG player. What's up? Welcome back. I would say not really. Lucky Egg Farming is not really profitable these days to a decent extent. I love the question. They're not a permanent item anymore. They're a consumable. Exactly, BBN, yeah. Yeah, we have alpha Pokemon where our beta Pokemon. True, true, true. Okay, I'm gonna check for alpha Dittos that, like... The problem is, like, we need attack... Well, we have 30 attack, I guess. We need, like, speed. And nature is the... I really doubt I'm... I think I'm not even gonna try to actually breed this Golurk, the alpha one, because I'm just not there yet. We'll have a video about it, yeah. That's... Oh, that got you. That's so fair. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Every day is that German, for sure. Work low key. With that, it could with that, but the problem is, okay, I'd have to breed 31 speed onto it first, and then later on use. Well, I also don't want to use. Well, wasn't that one like a normal Ditto? The problem is I don't want to use a maybe I'm wrong. I need to keep alphaness on the Golurk. And on Golurk, usually you go like Iron Fist and go like Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Shadow Punch, or Stab, and like Earthquake. I'm honored to hear it, Papa. I hate calling you that, but I'm honored to hear it. Okay. So we have... Okay. We have that, which is perfect for a second breed. Then we just use this. I think we have it. The Golurk should be pretty simple. It would keep the hidden ability also, you're right. Like, pragmatically, it's fine. I like keeping... My problem is that Golurk is a Halloween specific alpha, so I really want to keep the alphaness on it, just as like a limited type thing, if that makes sense. I find it very like yes, I want to keep the alphaness on this unironically, you know. Let me check more to see if I have a breeder for this, but alpha, yes. Ditto, 31 speed, like as a special attack. One's 3 times 31. This one would actually work very well. Fuck. Maybe we do. do. Shut up. Well, let me see. Is the attack high enough? Ooh, no. It's really hard to do this well. You know? It's just really hard. I really want to keep alphaness on my limited memers. How much would this hurt the attack? I'm gonna go check it out. I need at least 3 speed braces. We're gonna buy those. Need an HP and then I need an attack brace. I have one. Okay. Yes, you always expect the high tier jokes here on this stream. Lots of poo-poo jokes. Ha ha ha. Very lay funny. Not cringe whatsoever. There will also be no cringe rap later. Almost guaranteed. Okay, let's see. So the medium roll is 19. I think I'm okay with that. I think it's worth... I think this is a fine start breed to my... It's a question of like, do I really want to use this now? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have enough experience on mobile. It's a good question. Okay. Okay, I have 3 breeds that I have set up that I want to go ahead and get rolling. This one is the weirdest one. I am going to try to breed my Alpha Golurk with this Alpha Ditto. It's going to make it 3 times 31, 31 speed def, speed, and HP. The attack is going to get lowered. I'm hoping that it at least medium rolls. If it low rolls, that would be decently devastating and really unfortunate. This is mostly just to work up my Alpha Golurk. I really want to keep the alphaness on this Pokemon because it is a Halloween specific, like Halloween limited alpha raid mon. So I really like the exclusivity, the collectability on it on the Ironman account. So I am going to breed this just to sort of work on that. But I think I'm going to go through with this. But I have a different breed, another different Golurk breed that should be a lot more guaranteed. And if this one comes out bad, it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a speed brace on this, which I happen to have this Golurk in my boxes, thankfully. And then I have this Ditto, which is 31 attack. Perfect. So breeding these together, I'm going to get a 2 times 31 Golurk, 31 attack, 31 speed, random nature. It could randomly roll. If it rolls adamant or if it rolls lonely, adamant, naughty, I'll just keep it as is. It's fine. But with this Ditto is a backup. If it does not roll adamant, lonely, naughty, like I have this Ditto to go ahead and finish up the breed. So we should be, with these 3 mons, we have a guaranteed raid ready Golurk. So let's go ahead and go through with this as well and hope for maybe an adamant roll, but if not, it's totally fine. On 30 attack, then we lose the 31 HP, and it's more valuable to keep the 31 HP in my opinion, even though, yeah, I don't want to imagine breeding two extremely valuable resources, a limited Alpha Golurk and then a Alpha Ditto, like 2 like liquid diamonds, like liquid gold on and then breeding 2 times 31 mons to create another 2 times 31. I don't personally, I want to take the guaranteed progress. But there's no like, breeding on an Ironman account is so complicated. There's no like right or wrong. It's so like up in the air what the right, no one really knows what the right thing is all the time, you know? Raid Golurk, yes. The emoji. Oh. There's right and there's slightly, yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna go get I have a bit of a headache. I'm gonna go get some fresh water. I'm gonna be right back while these eggs hatch, fellas. You know what? I'll actually do this so you guys can, if I get a shiny egg, you guys will actually see still. I'm gonna get some fresh water and I'll be right back, fellas. Give me 1 sec. All right, based on chat's reaction, I'm assuming I didn't get an egg shiny. What the? And 2 breeds? I wonder if I should reach out to the devs. I wonder if I'm locked. Unbelievable. I like this guy's dude. Shiny Crobat. I know it's like a dumb pink. I like it, man. I feel like shiny Crobats really grown on me over the years. Okay. Everybody locked in. YouTube clip, okay. All right, a few minutes later, our 2 Golurks, both Golurks have hats. Let's go check them out over the PC. I think our Alpha one rolled quirky. That's okay. And we at least, I'm happy we medium rolled attack. That's all I wanted to at least do. In a future breed, we'll either try to high roll up this attack or like 31 defense or just go for 31 attack. This will be a long running Pokemon to actually get to like be where I would need it to be essentially. But now this breed, we can go ahead and finish up. We can Everstone, this Ditto, and then I believe, what was it? Speed Brace, this Golurk, and then after this we will have a 31 attack, 31 speed Adamant Nature Golurk, which will be perfect for PVM and raids. All right, here is what it looks like. I'm going to put it in a luxury box. I love putting finished products, finished raid mons over in my favorite type of Pokeball, PokeMMO. Beautiful. We'll have to do some Eevee training and XP training possibly today. We'll probably have some good time for that. Ooh, I want to slow down my talking a little bit. I think I talk too fast. I like mumble too much in these clips. Sally sells Golurks at the seashore. Okay. But that's like something as small and simple and cute as that is like feels pretty sick. IMO. I'm happy with that. All right. Next up, let's go back to our list, please. Okay. All right, next up, heading back to our list, what do we want to go ahead and train next? I don't think I have a good Mamoswine. Yes, I do not have. I would love to make a good Mamoswine. I'll have to check Swinub breeders, Piloswines I might have sitting around. No, I have 2 Mamoswines. These are the only Pokemon I have in the entire species line in my entire boxes. I think I've tried to also like finish the, yeah, this one's Adamant Nature. This one's Adamant. And it just needs, this one, okay, is really close to being a done breed. If I have caught enough field egg group alpha males, I might be able to finish up the Mamoswine. That would be fantastic. Another mon that I really want to keep. I am getting kind of fucking greedy. I keep trying to keep alphaness on like all of my Pokemon. I don't know if that's worth it. Like 90% of people don't understand. Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe. It feels good to finally use. Look how many fucking alphas I have stocked up on the Iron Man, dude. Like, it feels good to go through and use some of these, man. Very, very satisfying. Finished by Eggnog Latte. Fucking flex on us, dude. Hell yes. I almost forgot, Monkey, but I did recently get my... It took 45 minutes to get a Heat Rock, dude. True. Is it T Willington or Twillington? I like Twillington. I like the idea. Probably not, but very nice of you to say. Nick, what's up? What's up? Cool duder. Okay. Let's see. The latter, that makes a lot of sense. T Willington. Okay. I'm on the GTL. What the fuck? Go to your PC, you nerd. You're an Iron Man account. Cringe. You want our Pheno Pokemon? I don't know the exact number. It's a great question. Emolga, Emolga's not even anymore, I believe. Audino, Ducklet, Drillbur are the big ones. Was Twillington? Wait, it is Twillington? Wait, I've had the worst memory in the world. That's the best news I've heard all day. Twillington is that's such a fucking sick name. Dude, of course. Good luck. Yeah, good luck on your next phase, dang. I love those stories like that, man, are what make PokeMMO Shunner is what it is, you know? Yes. It's cool. Yeah. I need like a loaded die or some shit. How do I say it? Because I've been saying Hugh, which is, I know that I sound like an idiot. How do you say it? Teach me. I really like to try to say my viewers' names right. It may take me some time or whatever. I'm far too upset to explain it. No, wait, real. Oh fuck. Because Hugh is fucked up. Captain, go back to your game. The shameful, like, nah, just don't. Yeah, you've been saying my name wrong the whole time. Just don't worry about it. Just don't even. I'm just too upset to. Just don't worry about it. Fucking Giga Chad. Fair enough. I deserve that. What are some trash movies to recommend? I really like Violent Night. It is like a like it's trashy, but it's also I also kind of think it's just good, but that's just because I'm trashy, I guess. I look forward to rewatching Violent Night every Christmas. I feel like, as of like last year when I first watched it, I really liked Violent Night. The problem is with this Mamoswine is that I really want 31 speed as well. Like 31 speed's pretty fucking important on Mamoswine because of the speed tier that it's in. That's why this breed is so awkward. Underappreciated. I think we're, yes, I think for a long time. I think that we're getting back to that though. I think, hopefully. This is pretty fucking good though. This Ditto hilariously match. I'm gonna pull it out for now, but it probably will go back in. Maybe I just don't worry about the alphaness. Probably dank. Yeah, probably. I feel like 31 speed is pretty relevant. Do you need Jolly though for trainer runs? I don't want to go Jolly on it. If you don't need Jolly, I mean that's fun and funny. I'm glad you. It's not a very. I liked it a lot, Kyle's. That's exactly. I just thought it was such a fun like. The opening scene of that movie, the search for Foggy Mountain or whatever. The opening scene is so fucking fun. The like. ABC that opening scene is like the first 5 minutes of that movie is like back-to-back banger jokes, and it's just a dumb fun movie. That's not a really comedy style, but I really liked it. I'm glad you. That's one of the best feels. You recommend a movie and someone actually likes it. Pog, the rare moment. This is double 31, but it would lose alpha. Go through all my options here. This Alpha Ditto might be my, but I really don't want to use Alpha Dittos where possible though. This Linoon. This Linoon is actually probably a better option. It's 3 times 31, which kind of stinks, but this Linoon is good. I think that's my best option. Okay. Okay. It's pretty tight, but I think I found the best option for this Mamoswine. I believe it's this Linoon, and it's a little awkward. This was actually caught with like 3 months or so ago. It's a little awkward because it's 3 times 31 and I brew the 231. So I'm like, but I want to Everstone. The whole point is I want to Everstone my Mamoswine because it already has the adamant nature onto it, right? And then I'm going to have to attack brace the Linoon. So I'm Everstoning the adamant. I'll just show you guys a really quick step, but I'm Everstoning the adamant nature. I'm going to attack brace the Linoon because I really need that attack. Cannot. Yeah, I most likely will medium roll 30 speed. I'd really like to have 31 speed. Like 31 speed is actually really important on a Mamoswine because it's at that speed, just like 80 speed, which is just so competitive in terms of a speed tier. You really need to be faster than certain things, but you also have access to ice. Is it ice? Not Ice Spear. What am I thinking of? Ice Shard, the priority move. So like there are, you know, there is some workarounds around it. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna make it female. I'm able to keep the alphaness, which I'm pretty happy with. I want to do that when possible on an armament account. 31 HP, 31 attack, guaranteed. Defense, if it medium rolls 18, pretty happy. Spadef could medium roll or even high roll here. And then speed is gonna be the biggest, I think, roll here. So let's just, do I need any egg moves on this? Wait a minute, before I, wait. No, I do not. Okay, I wanted to double check really quick, but okay. Let's go ahead and go through this breed. I'm gonna put it in a luxury ball because it probably should be done after this. Let's see how it comes out, fellas. Did you actually get a fucking shiny tally? Let's go. Bid if true. No. Oh, you're saying I might get a shiny? Oh, so no. Sorry if I. Do you have what you say much more? Ooh, great question. During the Xmas event, what would you say makes more Pokeyen, swarm farming or the raids? Great question. I would say like on average swarm farming, but I mean the beauty of raids is like you have to have a lot of mons prepared ahead of time. But the beauty is you could just like take 15 minutes or 20 minutes if you have the mons built. That's the hard part, to go do the raid, make a nice 50,000 Pokeyen, upwards of like a few 100K depending on the raid reward, the Pokemon raid, the Alphamon. So you can make that money in like a really short amount of time. You want to do both. Ideally, in the best case scenario, you have all the raid mons prepped ahead of time. That's the hard part. And then you can make insane Pokeyen per hour by switching back and forth between farming the swarms, doing the raids, and potentially the devs even hinted at potentially bringing back Elfbot mechanics or the Elfbot dungeon this year. We don't know if that'll happen, but they talked about potentially bringing it back in the future as of last year. They need a belly drum, Aquajet, Azu, don't ask why. It'd be perfect. Wait, why? No, I'm gonna. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? What are you talking about? That's a nightmare breed. It's a challenge. What the? That's just one day. I like the idea of it. I love belly drum Osmrill. Whenever Osmrill is in NU, I think belly drum Osmrill just goes fucking crazy. Check. Let's go check what would be next. I believe I have a Metacham. I've got to have a Metacham. Yeah, it's such a good... Okay, I have a Metacham. I have a Primeape. I have a Hitmonlee. I have a Poly... Do I have a Poliwrath? I don't think I do. Huh? Because rock polish makes that come up. That's funny. Not only do I not have a Poliwrath, I also don't have a good breeder to start a Poliwrath breed. Okay, I'm waiting for some eggs to hatch, but the next Pokemon I would actually go for is a good Poliwrath, which is a good like water and fighting type Pokemon under rain. The problem is not only do I not have a competitive Poliwrath, I also don't have a good breeder. As you can see, I have a Poliwag that's female with 31 special attack. This is a physical attacking Pokemon. That I can't use anything with that at all. And then I have this Alpha Poliwag, which is 3 times 31, but also one of the stats is instant attack. So like I'd have to go catch some Poliwags or Poliwhirls from scratch to even start that breed. And I don't want to do that right now. That may be a future activity. I've already checked the other ones. Mienshao, I believe I have a Mienshao. Next up would be Mienshao on the list. Next up would be Weavile. I believe I have some... Well, okay, I have Pickpocket Weaviles, but I don't know if I have an actual, like, raid-ready Weavile. That might be a good one to shoot for. Do I have any Sneasels? I have no Sneasels. Okay, I'm gonna have to write these down. Those would be fantastic mons to shoot for proper ones for in the future. Weavile. Butt Scratcher on stream. Crawdont. I think I have a Crawdont. I have a really good Crawdont, actually, don't I? Because, yeah, I have this... Dude, I've got to Eevee train this Crawdont. This thing is a fucking deep... My best wild catch arguably on the account so far. I think it is. This was a wild catch, by the way. The fact that it's adamant is sick in the head. The fact that it's not even naughty, not even lonely... Disgusting. This is a disgusting catch. And yeah, it's an insane catch. Great question. You get the patch from one of the NPCs in like the original professor's lab. Great question. I forget which. If there's only like 3, if you just go talk to each NPC in the lab or whatever, whether it's whatever city it's at. So I have Crawdon, so I'll have to Eevee train. Shiftry, I believe I have. I have to get Pain Med. Whoopsie. This is where I have. Entei, I have, but I can't fix it. Well, no, Entei's good. Okay, we're good. Cloyster, I have. Tyranitar, I believe I have. Here it is. I was like, where's my T-Tar? Bayonet / stun tank. Okay. I doubt I have a good bayonet. Well, it's lax nature. This one could work. Okay, after going through the entire list, I'm only missing Golurk and Mamoswine, which I'm currently breeding. This is also physical attackers. I haven't even gotten special attackers or utility Pokemon. I'm also missing Poliwrath and Weavile. I'll have to work on those in the future. I actually have this Bayonet that if I want to use it for raids, it's kind of an optional one. You can do Bayonet. I'm also going to build a Skuntank potentially. But this one's ready to be Eevee. It's just to be Eevee trained. It's like, it's a physical nature. It's lonely. This will work for what I need it for raids. You know, it doesn't need to be perfect. And then next up, I need... a Skuntank is the one thing that's kind of like mentioned. I don't think I have any stun tanks or stunkies. Let's check. Do I have any stunkies? Nope. So that will be one. I'm making a new list. I'll show you guys that in a quick sec of all the raid mons I'll still have to make, of course. It's a lot. It's a lot of training, Goose. Good luck to you, man. Why is it so cold? I think there's something to do with the change and passage of time and it being a different season of year. There are some, you can run alternatives, Teen Vane. This is a great, it's not a set in stone list. This is just every single different mon that I used last year. Well, only physical attackers, keep that in mind. It's so true. So true. All right, but on to our egg hatches. Let's go check it out. We have our Adamant Golett, 2x31, perfect. And then our, how did our Swin Up turn out? Did we high roll? Wait, did we high roll the defense and the Swin Up? I think this is a high roll, and I think this is a high roll. Oh, we medium roll. This is so beautiful. Never unlucky, dude. This is so good. Oh my, GG never punished. Yes, the Iron Man luck continues. Oh my, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. It goes over the trim. I think now we've made enough mons where it's time to finally go Eevee train. Let's get our full list done first. Let me compare. Okay, special attackers. I know I have Ninetales and Optiflosion, blah, blah. I don't have a Vanillix. That's a big one that I need. That's a big one that I need. Vanillix. I believe I have Magnezone. Yep. I believe I have Plusle and Minun now as well. Yes. Do I have Minun? Yes. I don't have a hidden ability. Ampharos is the problem. Starmie I have. Chandelure. Oracle is a big one. I don't have a good Torkoal. Hey, what's up, Kenny? Did they ever arrest Big Leppa? Nope, still at large. Still on the run. Insanely dangerous. Criminal organization. In the PokeMMO community. Watch out for him. Big Leppa. Have my Gothitelle. Have a Sableye. That's pretty damn good, man. Let's fucking go. Okay. Not too shabby. Can arrest a vibe? Watch me. All right. All right, and after hours of research, comparing, compiling, and figuring out which raid mons I still need on the Ironman account versus the ones that I already have on, I'm saying the Ironman account many times, but I'm missing Golurk and Mamoswine, which I actually just bred, so I can go ahead and delete those off the list. I will have to, of course, Eevee train and XP train those, but those are coming. After that, we have to work on eventually a Poliwrath, a Weavile, a Skuntank, a Vanillix, and a Torkoal. Those are the 5. I'm missing 5 raid Pokemon essentially on the Ironman account before I'm fully ready for Xmas, and we still have 21 days until the event drops. So we are very ahead of schedule, but let's still go ahead and get to work. Only 5 mons. That's not fucking bad, dude. We feel better. What's up, Spidget? You aren't zooted, dude. Fuck. What's up, Spidget? Much love to you, man. Holy fuck, Gravy. Dude, much love to you. What the fuck? I'm glad, dude. I'm glad you are okay. Like, Jesus, much love to you, dude. Crazy time in the world, dude. Much love to you. Hopefully hopefully everything's okay. Does the ability matter? I don't fully. I'm guessing Iron Fist is the ability to run, but I don't fully remember / know yet. I'll be, once again, for raid. I have a raid prep guide coming. The purpose of this stream is not to prep you guys for raids. It's to prep my Ironman account for raids. I have a full raid prep guide coming. I have to just edit it, export it, upload it, titles, thumbnails, yada 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 yada. That resource will come as soon as I physically possibly can put it out. Oof. All right. Pikachu. What if we just so happen to be? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's based. Giga understandable. I would appreciate you still watching the videos I worked very fucking hard on, and that will be. And hopefully there should be more details and extra information in there besides just the list. There's an alpha spawn. Johto Osmril. Okay, I'll go do that. Boop, boop, boop. I need my Dragonite. There we go. Okay. Johto Osmril Alpha. We're gonna head over to it. Have Archeops or Raid Rampardos? I don't know if I do, but those I didn't see them used last year for any of the Halloween raids, from what I saw, or the Xmas raids. I need to work on those at some point. Yes, I do want them. Those might be more Lunar New Year focused. You can, so as long if your Shiny Golurk has hidden ability access, you can switch it like back, and it will never lose the gem. If it has that gem, you'll never lose access to it, which is nice. You can still like ability pills. It's gonna cost you some Pokeyen, but you can still like change it back and forth as you need, which is nice. You don't have to. You don't have to make a new one if you know. Alpha Golurk, name it Frank. Is that the request? That's a good. I like the name Frankie. I'm gonna go name that now before I forget. Good name. Good name. Do you want the raid Golurk? I'm assuming you want the raid Golurk to be named Frankie or the Alpha one. I'm assuming the Alpha one's what you said, but that one's just not done yet. Do the raid one, yeah, because that one will be used. You know, the Alpha one's not ready to be used yet, whereas this one will literally be seen in raids. Tell me who Frankie is. It's fucking One Piece, isn't it? But I like the name Frank or Frankie is a great name. Good. Can't get enough water today. I'd be drinking water, I'll be honest. I know a lot of people, it's never been a problem. I've always drank a lot of water, man. I'm a thirsty fellow, what can I say, to be honest with you. Built like Golurk. I think I remember, yeah, who that is. Ooh, is that true, Cody? Oh shit. Huh. Well, fuck me. Might have to go double check that then. Thank you for the heads up. I don't know. I don't think I used those mons. So they weren't like... Yeah. But maybe, Yeah, I think I'll have to go check. I don't think I used those mods. I can go grab my Jirachi team. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. 5-star. I didn't do 5-star Jirachi. That's why. You're a genius. Okay. You're a genius. I'm going to add that to my... You're a genius. That's a really good fucking call. What was it? Rampardos, Archeops, Porygon Z. That's a really helpful call. Thank you so much, Cody. I'm doing really good today. For whatever reason, Kuroshi, I'm just grateful to fucking be able to play PokeMMO and not deal with, you know, nonsense. I want to play the game that I love, and I've been able to do that today. So fucking, what's up, Kuroshi? These needed for Jirachi 5-star. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my goals list. We're gonna head over to this alpha. This music is a little too quiet. You love to hear it? Fucking exactly. Have you guys, this is like so nosy, I don't know why, but have you guys put up, I just like hearing about it. Have you guys put up your tree yet, Kuroshi? Are you guys decorating for Christmas? We have our tree put up, but no ornaments yet. So I'll be, you know, transparent. We haven't done all of our shit, you know? I don't mean it as like, it's more of like a yippee, like, me when I see someone's Christmas tree through their apartment, like window, like the what's it called? The like, balcony of their apartment window, like fucking yippee, Christmas tree, parties. Me at the age of 27 when I see a Christmas tree, yippee, buggies. The older I get, the more I love the Xmas vibes, dude. I'm gonna be so real. I'm assuming like a modest, I'm assuming Porygon Z usually like a modest, like a plus special attack. I've been my guess marked, but I could be wrong. All right. All right, before we go do our Eevee, I want to go Eevee training. Before we go do our Eevee training, we do have an Alpha Osmoril catch quickly over. I just misclicked F2. We have an Alpha Osmoril catch over here at Tojo Falls and Johto. Hopefully we can catch this still after that mistake. Whoopsie. Everything has been like, yeah, it's all I want. You know, yeah, thank you for asking, Parfax. Much love to you, dude. No! Do I just FF? Can I FF? I'm bad. Timid? I'm sure, okay. I feel like Timid might work still. I'll have to ask, maybe I'm wrong. How big is the difference between Timid and Modest for like for Porygon Z and the Jirachi 5-star raid? Maybe the Jirachi 5-star raid's tighter than I expect. Well, you wouldn't want choice band because, oh, it's 10%. Oh, yeah. Spidget. You wouldn't want to, shut up. You wouldn't want choice band because Porygon Z is a special attacker. We do specs or whatever. Well, this fight pisses me off now. This fight pisses me off. Special, yeah. But you could like make up for the damage, I presume. Okay, I should have just gone like fucking. I fucked up. I should have just gone like Pikachu or Breloom to like. I need to end this fight and restart. I think without the contrary, it's fucked. Maybe we'll see. Fucking hell yes, Bidget. Much love to you. This is, yeah, I vaguely realized this is stream recap 420. Much love to those who, you know, blah, blah. I'm chilling. I've been, yeah. Take a little bit of a break personally. I don't remember the name. It's so sad. Shut up. Who cares? I hate it. I purposefully want bad grammar. I don't. Who cares? Smiley face. Okay. What's the opposite of the grammar? I'm the grammar fucking rebel. Fuck the grammar police. I actually, if your message is not lost, I don't despise the people, but I despise I get some people, you just have that urge, you want to fix it. I totally get it. For me, I'm like the total opposite. If you fix someone's, it's sap sipper, suck my dong. What? I should have thought about that. Whatever. I'm a grammar criminal. Yes. I'm a great, yes, Giga Chad, I am. True. Giga Chad. Because, like, the whole point of, I can't spawn in Sap Sipper. I'm 2 IQ. What am I can just run. What am I doing? I'm fuck this fight. I hate this. That's insane. Shut up. Fuck you. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm trolling. Shut up. Shut up, chat. That was like my most embarrassing alpha I've ever done. That was insane. Okay, my meme with the grammar police is that the point of language, I get into like cringe language philosophy. The point of language is to portray a meaning. As long as that meaning is not lost, I don't care how it's said, how it's spelled. As long as that meaning comes across cleanly and consistently. If someone types, I'm gonna fuck your mom, and types it as like YOU comma or whatever, are they like the wrong, like, you know, like you are whatever, you know, there's no message lost. Like at that point, like, I don't care, you know, they're still gonna fuck your mom, you know. The message has not been lost. That's important to me. The point of language is not better than you. Yeah, I don't like when you get lost in the semantics of language, it's missing the point, you know. It's kind of like I don't know an analogy for that. You can't English. I actually heard words like that because I think it's a kid typing. Oh yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the insults even, yeah. I queued something a couple days ago. This is Sap Sipper. As a chatter, I said click sleep powder. I said okay, and I did. Out loud, this is Sap Sipper. That's so fucking, dude, that's the realest. That is the most accurate representation of being a streamer. Is you correctly predicting this is gonna have Sap Sipper, and then someone in chat being like, no, you just sleep powder it, and you being like, okay. And like it's your response. You just fucking should trust yourself, believe in yourself. That's so real though. Oh my god, no, Oso, wait, I don't want to actually come off as Oso, you're so perfect. No, I'm not actually critiquing you, Oso, you're perfect. There's no right or wrong. I'm just memeing because I like to meme on. You're perfect. You're fine. Okay, I didn't want to come on. That would be really lame. How lame would it be? I'm not, you know, I get why. It's being a grammar police is kind of, it's either generational trauma, like that's so dramatic, but like drilled into you, you know, or you just like really care about it, which, like, if that's your passion, you really care about it. It's just a, what's it called, you know? No, yeah, I couldn't agree more, Lindo. That's how I feel, but like, there's no, obviously we're just talking shit. There's no right or wrong answer. Like, it's like if someone, like, I really like philosophy. If someone used like a incorrect, like, that really, like, some things just irk people, you know? Original trauma, yeah. The grammar police. And your true gravy. Wait, that's perfect. Okay, now we can catch this thing. Ooh, so we're gonna master ribbon. Dude, I have never learned the ribbon mechanics in PokeMMO. I don't know if I ever... One day I will, probably, but I've procrastinated it for this long, okay? So we just keep going. Giga Chad. Hell yeah, Rick Riley. Nice. Okay, I wanted to... my head is fucking killing me. I'm gonna grab a pain med. I'm gonna be like 1 minute. I'm gonna... maybe even less. I'll be right back. All right, chat, I am back. I am back, and I have absolutely no idea what's about to actually happen next in our stream. Oh my goodness. What's gonna happen, guys? It's a total surprise. This is such a... I'm doing a really stupid bit right now because there's a bit that only like 3 people in chat understand right now. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I'm so glad you asked. Unironically, here, I'm gonna do a quick clip. One sec. Unironically, I'm so glad you asked this. Someone said, could someone explain to me if Eevee trading and XP trading is still viable as a money-making method for a beginner player with only 1 region completed? Yes, 1,000 times yes. I genuinely think Eevee and XP trading is like one of the best, like as a new player, one of the best go-to methods. I'll show you an example really quick. It takes time. It's time and it's an effort. And it's not like the best Pokeyen per hour, but it's really good as a new player and really, really good from scratch. So for example, you can go buy yourself a modest nature Cyndaquil with 25 plus attack and 25 plus speed for around 40,000 Pokeyen. You can then Eevee train and XP train that Pokemon, turn it into a Typhlosion, and sell it for 200k. That's so good. Like that's an insane, maybe less than this because this is like lower stats versus this or whatever, but like the margins are crazy. It just takes a lot of time and effort, and it really, you know, it's not easy. There's no easy way to make money in PokeMMO. Everything is difficult and hard. You can do the same thing with mild and rash natures as well. I definitely recommend those. I think don't over focus on modest. Mild and rash are also fantastic. XP training, Eevee training, good Jimmy Run Typhlosions, good catching Smeargles. Avoid Brelooms, in my opinion, because you can do them if you want to. The problem is Breloom requires so much XP. It's ridiculous. A level 100 Breloom requires 1.6 million XP, whereas a level 100 Typhlosion is around 1 million XP. So it's like leveling 1.5 in Pokemon to 100. It's insane. Versus, let's do a check, like... I don't even know if Brelooms have that much of a crazy like margin right now. Let's go see. You could buy, okay, this, what the fuck? Someone should buy this. I'm on an Ironman account, so I can't. 25 plus attack, 25 plus speed Breloom, adamant nature, 6,000 Pokeyen. If you were to Eevee train that, Eevee train and XP train it, you sell it for 10 times its value. If you put in the work, the effort, and the time as a new player, Eevee training and XP training, you can literally make 10 times the value. It's just, but it takes a lot of time and effort. That's the, you know, that's the cost of it, right? So yes, please Eevee train and XP train as a new player. It's a fantastic way to make some Pokeyen. I'll make you wait. What's up? Okay. Oh, hi, sweetie. How are you today? This is unscripted content. Oh my goodness. Is this the oh my god, is this the 25 days of is this the advent calendar that you created for me, full of Pokemon content and gifts and prizes? Wow, thank you so much, sweetie. I had no idea you were to come into the room and do this for me. Oh my, you're so sweet and so kind. Thank you so much. Okay, what we got? Number 4. What is gift number 4? Did you go find it? Oh, let me here. Secret memes. One sec. Secret memes. One sec. Secret memes commencing. Oh, I forgot. It's a big present. I hope it's a onesie. Is it a Shuckle onesie? Oh, okay. She said no. She said that's a good idea, though. Okay. Okay, we have it, boys. Present number 4. Apparently, it's literally busting out of the box. Look at these fucking... How sick are these boxes as well? What the fuck? W wife in chat? Okay! You have no idea. You have no idea. This is the best popcorn ever invented on the planet. This is gonna another Patrouski food take. This is one of those things that sounds revolting. Trust me, I was skeptical when I saw caramel Old Bay popcorn. I was like, I love Old Bay. I'm from Maryland. There's no way that this is good. It's the best popcorn I've ever had. I went to their like actual local location while in Delaware, Rehoboth Beach, and getting this served fresh and warm. It sounds insane. A sweet thing with like a seafood seasoning. It's so good. If you ever see this in your grocery store, try it. It is oh my goodness, a Maryland delicacy, a Delaware delicacy. I love this so much. W gift, W wife, W PokeMMO life. I fucking, oh my god. I've eaten so much popcorn this year. It's crazy. I've eaten so much. Thank you so much. This was so fucking sweet. Holy shit. Where did I catch a wife like that? Oh, you have to find them on PokeMMO. They are online currently. Holy. That actually got me fucking hyped up, bro. Yes, those are just like, those are like so fucking classic. Yes, no, the cheesy fucking basically Cheeto popcorn where like it's all over the dust gets all over your hands and shit. Real as hell, Smooge, real as hell. What do I do here? Do I just fall? I can't spore. No, I got rid of its ability, right? Okay. We should be fine. True. Oh, so well, thankfully we just fucking lived an hour away, which is pretty nice, but you know, it is what it is. Lucky strip. I killed it. What? Be tankier. How do you die to that? Did I crit? You suck, Osmoril. Wait, did I like lose the alpha? No, we can. Okay, for a second I was worried. My spin. This alpha is skill gapping me. All right, third attempt at catching the alpha Osmoril, fellas. No biggie, just number 3. I almost spit out my fucking water. At Smooge, good morning, princess. You have a trick room video to record. Holy shit. Actually, treat your fucking content creators like queens. Giga Chad. Actually? Oh shit. You have an Aqua Ring counter? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill it. I don't know. No, I do not. I'm gonna work on it. We'll figure it out. We should be able to just catch it. We're running into more issues than I would like, but it is what it is. Whoa, the fucking DMs leaked. The new content creator just dropped. Spidget versus Smooge. Huge drama. Drop nuke number 2. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. That Spidget video, true. Aren't we all? I'm waiting for fucking Metronome Friday, you know? Since Metronome Monday got fucked up. The Super Bowl of PokeMMO PvP? Dude, let's go. I mean, I don't know what we're going to use. The first, I don't really care about using megas as much as I care about shiny hunting megas. As soon as they add megas, I would probably just immediately go shiny hunt Haunter to evolve it into Mega Gengar. That's the honest, like, I mostly care. You're probably asking Smooge, to be fair, not me. Yeah, like I don't even like. I'm not even a Gengar fan. Like, I don't really care. Not that I like hate Gengar, but I don't really care about Gengar as a Pokemon. Shiny Mega Gengar is just Shmega Gengar, you might call it. Just insane, you know. After stream tonight, fucking Poggy Spidget, Pog. Mega's insane. We talked about that recently on stream. Like, what if they add Megas? What would the shiny version of them called? No, don't say that. Come on, Gravy. Shmega is. The problem is, what else is there besides Shmega? I think it might be the only logical option, but I fucking hate it. I mean, I don't like it either. It's too close, you know. Not great, but I don't know what else, you know. What are you gonna do about it? You know, type beat. What are you gonna do about it? How are you gonna stop it? The regular shiny? No, bro, it's fucking a Shmega. No, come on, don't take the low-hanging fruit. Chat, you're older than that. You are better than that. Do not take the low-hanging fruit, okay? You are stronger than that. I believe in you, okay? You're stronger. You're better than that. So now I'm the villain. True. Megashi? Oh, like Megashi. That sounds so... Megashi Gengar? That sounds like hard to transition to the next word, though. For Shmega Gengar. So is that, though. Not a great way to do either. It's a crime. True. You do get locked up in my chat for having fun, usually. If you have too much fun, we put the you get the locked up, you get the put in the cuff, put in the corner, timeout corner. Yeah, it's a low, Kakashi, Magashi? No way you would say Magashi, Gendar. There's a Discord recap? What the fuck? What? I kind of do. They're doing a letterbox. I'm really excited. They're doing a letterbox recap in like January. It's kind of far out, but far out, bro. I'm excited for it. Dude, don't thank me. Thanks to your fucking catch, dude. Hell yeah, man. None of it needs a recap. Call me recap slop enjoyer. Is that we need to? Has anyone coined the term recap slop, or is that now a Patrouski community term? Because everything's good. I kind of love it, man. Fuck it, dude. The YouTube recap was so much worse than anybody else. The YouTube recap was so bad compared to the Spotify one. The Spotify one was like quite good this year. The YouTube recap was so bad in my opinion. It was so, like it was just not. It wasn't like terrible, but it was just like not that informative, not that interesting. How bad can it really be, you know? But always bad though, yeah. Win PokeMMO recap, yo devs, give me that recap slop. Yum 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 yum. That's okay. What do you mean actual rap songs? Do you mean one actual rap song on your fucking top 5? My wife's YouTube recap was almost all Jimmy Run songs, which is fucking actually goated. She's actually a real one. It was so good. Non-parody. Okay, that's a fair. I'm being annoying. I'm doing grammar police stuff. Also, of like, well, actually, what makes a real rap song? The semantics. Being a what do we need? Okay, there's Semantic Sally. What's a boy name for Semantic Steve? Doesn't hit as Semantic Sally hits. Thought you were the criminal, dude. My wife's favorite Pokemon, I think it's Chandelure, I believe. Semantic Sam is too neutral. We need a Semantic Sam. Semantic Samuel. Okay, Samuel I could see. Sam I think of as like a gender neutral name. So I need like we could do I guess Semantic Steve, Semantic Sam, and Semantic Sally, but now we're just getting a little convoluted. Where do we stop? Semantic Stu. Okay, that's kind of funny. Stu is such a funny. Who the fuck is name? I'm sorry if your name is. No, if your name is Stu, I'm not sorry. What the fuck are the odds of that? There's no Stus left. There's no like. Who's the last person you met named Stu? Our Alpha Osmo was caught. 2x31 attacking speed, fairy egg group, and water. I believe really good egg group, really good stat placement. I will take that. Myself out. Stewart. How many Stewarts do you know? There's no way your name is actually Stu or Stewart. There's no way. That's fake. This is but true. Oh, so true. So dumb. Semantic Sal. Okay, what? Semantic Sal. Semantic Sal is not bad, I guess. Move this over here. They have more space in the breeder box. Not enough. Heck W. Never enough space. Yeah, I just think of Impractical Jokers. True. Semantic Smooch or Semantic Spidget, but that's fucked up. You just yeah. It is Eevee Train, XP Train. I'm a Reno. Do. Snow Slope Run from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Okay. Can you still? This chat. This question is gonna sound really stupid. Okay, hear me out. Can you still? Okay, I'm like. Can you still go outside in the wintertime and just like slide down a hill? Does anybody know? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, is that like okay? It's been so long since I've you can't do it. Yeah, like it's been so long since I've been in the position to be like, oh, there's a big hill near my house. I'm of the appropriate age. I have a tube or a sled or a snowboard or in my garage. Let me go grab that and go. Like, can we? It got patched. It got nerfed. Yeah. Can we actually go do that still? Google it, little bro. Should I test it? I also don't. I want snow so bad. It's so like, yeah, can you still go? But can you go wild sledding still? Like growing up, we would go like wild sledding. We wouldn't go like constructed sledding, like at like a, because nowadays you have like fucking fancy ski parks or ski, you know. You always knew like, oh, that kid's at least middle class. Whenever a kid was like, you come back from summer break, and they're all like, oh, what'd you do over the summer? Like, I went skiing. Like, oh, okay, dude, we get it. Your parents are financially secure. Whatever, dude. Oh my goodness. Move on. Anyways, you know, like, on a private property. Is there still free range? Is there open world sledding? There must be, right? But I don't like hear about it as much. Just good shit. The meme is like, it's really, it felt at the time, it felt like it for sure, but it was probably more like just, I don't know though. They're called parks, yeah. I am not. I shan't. I play my Iron Man account, so I'm chilling. Yes. Wait, that's actually, we have instanced sledding. Yeah. Any Pokeballs for sledding? Test it. Go try it. I want snow, so I would try it if we had snow. I don't know if we have to buy a sled or some shit. Sledding as an adult, also, okay, the problem is playing any sport. If you eat shit as a kid sledding and you like break or like I feel like, I don't know if this has any scientific evidence to it. Plus, I'm thinking out of my depth, okay? But I feel like you are less likely to break a bone as a kid. Is it because like the weight? But wouldn't your bones be smaller? I don't know. I feel like as an adult, if you eat shit on a sled, I would be way more afraid to break a bone. I feel like it's way more likely. As a kid, I feel like you're just out there. Yeah, kids made I kind of feel like kids just go with the flow. Actually, naturally with cartilage? Fuck. It's the opposite is true. Fuck. That is true, so yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to consult with the experts at the Bone Academy. The Bone Temple, one might say. I'll have to cross-reference my research. Bro, who says... Is that a British thing? Who says research versus research? I'll have to check my research. Yo, thank you for the... I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for the sub, Legion. Dude. Much love to you, Legion. I super fucking appreciate it, guys. It is the best time if you want to support the content. I gotta say it. It's really fucking important, really helpful. YouTube memberships, Twitch primes, Twitch subs, PayPal and Venmo donations. The best way to support. Support goes a really long way during these holiday seasons. Thank you guys so much. If only do it if my content has earned it from you, if it's entertained you enough or brought you enough joy or helped you in your Pokemon journey. And I have plenty of Xmas prep guides coming up as well. Gulp. Okay. Let's Eevee train this. The Osborne was a tough catch, dude. Good luck to you, S4. I don't have anything else that needs Eevee trained. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm gonna sneeze, possibly, potentially. Potential sneeze. Watch out. Dodge, dodge, dodge. No, I'm fine. Hold. It's like right there. Sorry, I'm locking in. Alright, that one was fucking brewing. Holy shit. That, I don't know what that was like my most edged sneeze of my life potentially, or at least on stream for sure. That was a crazy one. Anyways. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This should be moved over like here, in like box 1 or whatever. I guess this is my box 1 now. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Do do do. Do 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 do. Okay. Do do do. I believe this is everything I have to Eevee train. I think it's just 4 Pokemon, so I can bring a backup Shmeemer. Unless I have someone else to breed, but I think I'm good. Rerun just in case. Mount Silver is like significantly better than the 10. I don't know the exact percentages, but it's quite better. Dude, hell yeah, perma. Okay, we are attack and speed Eevee training. Where do we want to go for that? We can speed at Poly. Speaking of Mount Silver, let's just do speed first. I like that. Kind of jamming a little bit if you guys don't mind if I catch a vibe. Did I just blast your ears? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if that just happened. Dude, I don't know what okay, I know what causes it. I'm so sorry that just happened. If I misclick, not too bad. I'm so fucking sorry. If I misclick the mute button on my keyboard, I don't know why, but it blasts the volume to you guys. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why that happens. The mute button is right next to my lower audio, so I'm very sorry about that. Do it again? No. That's pain. Okay. Alrighty, fellas. It is time to do some Eevee training and XP training on the Iron Man account. I'm going to start things off by Eevee training these 4 Pokemon. I don't have 5 quite yet, but I have this beautiful Swinub we just bred. That is Adamant Nature, 31 attack, 30 speed, 31 Spadef, which high rolled, the 21 defense, which high rolled, and then 31 HP. I'm really excited for this. And we also have our Golurk eventually, 31 attack, 31 speed, Adamant. Very simple but good raid Pokemon. We have this Baynet that I happen to have that I want to go ahead and Eevee train 2v2 attack, 2v2 speed, and potential for a good slower ghost type physical raidmon, which was used last year for like the Gardevoir raid if I recall correctly. And then we have this Crawdon, this is literally the best wild catch I've had on the account by far. This is ludicrous. This is an insane Pokemon. Adamant Nature, caught in the wild, 31 attack, 31 speed, 31 everything except for 30 defense. Just unbelievably perfect. It cannot get more perfect. This is an insanely, you don't see wild Pokemon like this. It's so crazy. It's going to be missing Aqua Jet is the only sad thing, but we can make it work still in PVM. I'm going to utilize it very well, hopefully. Let's go ahead and start our speed Eevee training over at Polyworld at Mount Silver for some good XP along the way. I'm going to sneeze again, Jen. I think. Watch out. I'm going to do a thing. Dodge. Why are my sneezes edging right now? Dude, yes, that sounds incredibly accurate. Also, my Iron Man account has been, it's been fucking lucky, man. It's been fucking lucky. All I can say. I try to be honest about it. Outer snow. What your mom asked me to bring over. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I was a joke. The yolk pound. Me. What your mom asked me to bring over. I am a little sick. Absolutely, for realsies, dead ass, a little sick. True. For better or for worse. On God, for real. We have caught the down with the sickness. Do we do the movie Patrouski take and piss off the stream recappers? I do. I like that it's become a running gag that so many people are like, bro, why is the movie Patrouski take half the video? So I just fucking like yapping about movies, you know? Close your eyes. I used to hold my breath when I would go to sneeze to be polite, but I think it's not. I don't know. I'll do it still if it's like a important event or some shit, but I don't know if it's worth it. Better out than in, you know? Trek type beat. Dude, that's actually your next level trolling, Dank. Adding the movie imagine all of the movie trials from like every recap. Imagine there's like 50 minutes of the next Iron Man episode is fucking movie Patrouski takes. Holy shit. That is so wholesome, Toaster. I love Letterboxd. Letterboxd is like getting popular as well. That's what's crazy is like I was late to finding it. The movie Trousie takes Supercut. That would be fucking fun, dude. Scariest movie I've ever watched. The scariest movie, I think these aren't like surprising takes. For me, Insidious really got me. Insidious, Sinister, and Barbarian. Barbarian is goofy at times, but it was still like, Barbarian made me feel scared. I watched it, like, it's also like important like how you watch a movie. People will play Overwatch with the lights on, with fucking, you know, while watching a horror movie on their second or third monitor, and then be like, it wasn't even scary. What are people talking about? And it's like, yeah, no shit, it wasn't. You know, it's not impressive to find a movie not scary, in my opinion. I think once you watch enough horror movies, you get to the point of like you're trying. It's like you're trying to be scared. Like what you want to do is you want to turn the lights off, be alone, have it be nighttime. Like when I watched Barbarian, it was like lights off, headphones in, like in the pitch dark at like midnight, you know. And I did that on purpose to like engage with the meme. I used to play. I love Overwatch. I used to be a Lucio main. Dude, Insidious got me. I probably watched it when I was like 18, 19, like 19, 20. Insidious got me. Dude, what's up, Schmeedy? Love to say the name. What have you played? What do you play? Gravy. You know, Overwatch. I have a lot of love for. I don't play it, you know, much, but I love. Who's your vibe? I'm honored. I'm honored. I used to love Overwatch, and it's not like, I don't know, it's not terrible, but it's so, I fucking respect the hell out of that, Corko. When I say what I'm gonna say, I don't want it. Like the Blair Witch Project, I should love it. I'm from Maryland, so I want to have that like Maryland pride, but I did not connect with that movie. But it's one of those movies like you either love it or you just don't. I think I just don't get it, you know. I think a lot of people like fucking love it, you know. So it's just really, I don't know. It's just one of those like time dependent more things. Maybe if I watch it if I watched it at the time, I can only imagine watching it in theaters, how different that could have been, you know. It's really cool what Blair Witch did, but I don't really get it. It doesn't really connect with me, unfortunately. I wish I did, you know. Winton, good pick. Very Giga Chad. Hope you're having a good day, Schmeedy. What's up, dude? Winton. It's one of the best. We don't have a Winton emote. The wait emote is so good. It's funny, I don't see a lot of the emotes always, which is funny because I watch on restream and it cuts off like the emotes or whatever. Fuck, good luck to you. Yeah, dude, out of all of the like item farming methods in PokeMMO, hard scale farming is my least favorite. I don't know, like, I don't know, it just feels so bad because like also you're like fishing, you're single encountering, the encounters are slow. Like I don't feel like you get that many scales. Like I really am not a hard scale fan like farmer. I'd rather amulet coin farm, I'd rather flame orb farm, I'd rather do anything else. Fossil farm, Winton much better. And like how it's just the fucking plush. Yeah, that's cool. Shiny Cloister. I love Shelder. Wait, do people really... Sorry if this is like fucking... That's shocking to me. Do people really like... I just popped the expert lore. Fuck. Do people really like Cloister over Shelder? I guess they do. For me, it's like Shelder is obviously so much better, in my personal opinion, you know? Ooh, I haven't synchronized farm Ditto, so I don't really know the experience. Caddick, but that's brutal. 25% feels like a lot. Yeah, I get that. That's fair. I love orange. Orange to me, like, this is like such a dumb little ramble, but orange is fantastic because orange to me reads as a positive color, but it's not too bright to where it's annoying like yellow, and it's not too dark to where it's depressing like other, like, you know, darker colors, I guess. But like orange to me is the best positive color because it, like, I don't know, I like it. It's cute. I'll check it out, Corko. Let me see. You'll have to send it now. I didn't have the chat open, so I couldn't. You have to send it now if that's okay. This guy flexing a Salamence. I'll check the random gamers. This is wild caught. Double 30. This is a good for this guy. Wild caught 3 times 30, then 31 speed. Your Pat, I see you. Corco killer. This is wild caught. This is a sick. Ooh, wild caught from 2016. Dude, someone was showing me earlier. Also, Euro T. That's beautiful. It being 2016 gets me, dude. Flare Blitz. Oh, this got me so fucking happy, man. Flare Blitz today. I wish I was on. Oh man, I wish I had a screenshot or some shit. Flare Blitz, who is the original. I don't want to misquote, but I believe the original creator of Team Mister, or at least the previous owner of Team Mister. Today I hopped on the main account and he was like, Patrouski, look at this. He showed me he had a 2015 Patrouski OT Ditto, and I was like, it was so fucking cool. You could see, and back then you would catch Dittos east of Fuchsia City. It was like the only spot you could catch them at. So it's like a Route 14 in Kanto Ditto, where like the encounter rates at that spot was like 20%, and then the catch rate was like 20%. And it was, dude, people complain about Ditto catching now, and not, I'm gonna do the boomer like back in my day, but like nowadays Ditto catching is like, the catch rate is like 60 to 80%. The encounter rate is like 60%. Back in the day, it was 20% encounter rate, 20% catch rate with your best odds. Oof. Fuck, good luck to you, S4. There's a lot of XP training to do. I love orange. Is a great color. I'm an orange and purple guy are my 2 favorite colors. My 2 favorites. Not together. Like it's a little too crazy. I don't know why I'm talking like a slight New York accent. All this accent brain rot is getting to me, I believe. Buying that back, I think I just I don't know, like, it's a good question of like what old OTs do I care about buying back? Maybe I like other people having them. I think it's a cool, I don't know if you want to sell it, I don't want to like guilt trip them. I think it's cool that Flare Blitz has it. I'd almost rather have someone who's like super historically like a legend, own my old OT. But it did make me like, I miss, that is like one of the things I miss. I probably could do it like alongside playing the Ironman account. I miss like 2012 collecting, and like old school collecting is like so cool in PokeMMO. And like the next level, you reach a point of like beyond 2012 collecting, you can like OT collect from your friends. I think that's where like things get really interesting. It's like, oh, not only are you buying Pokemon from like 2012, 2013, but you're looking for like names that you recognize. I think that's like a really beautiful experience. I was going through the list of mons earlier, trying to find, I don't think I found anyone that I recognized, but trying to find names, OTs from different old teammates, because you play that long, and the memory's not great, but like if you see a name, you'll recognize it type beat, Do. Let's check 2014. You can find really cheap, like 2013 to 2014 ones are super cheap. Which not ever, I like collecting these. I started playing in 2013, so to me it's like, I almost prefer 2013 collecting over, recognize this. Yo, what's up? What's up, Fraud? That's a fucking good pick of you. You look fucking strong, dude. What's up, man? Yeah, dude, look for an Epoch OT there. Yeah, it's cool. The OT collecting element is really cool, man. Real frauds. Do you mean bald? You can be bald and jacked. Honestly, you're more likely to be jacked if you're bald. It's like that. If you're a short king or a bald king, you're more likely to be fucking ripped. Giga Chad. Yeah. No, I totally get why a lot of people don't, care about. I love it, K9, but I get it for sure. It's a pretty neat, like niche or collectible, but like a lot of people care about it. You say professionally I don't care about cat. Professionally is so funny. Professionally, I just don't really care about 2012s personally. I like looking for like comps or whatever as well, like Eevee trained mons. That might be one of the better ways to look for like, because anybody who like was people that I played alongside, like they would have Eevee trained their Pokemon, you know. It wouldn't just be, what's it called, people listing their random stuff or whatever. But also I feel like mons were like improperly Eevee trained a lot more back then. I'm curious how long it would take for me going through old mons to find a username that I recognize. That, I mean, I feel like it was one of those also levels where like, how good is your memory? Like this sounds memorable to me, like the OT Blue. But I don't really know it's not like, I can't guarantee it 100%. I know I knew someone named Red. Trainer Red was also like a, yeah. No, anyway. Here's the, like, NPC trade. Do. Be a different blue. Well, I could be wrong. I feel like I could be wrong, Spidget. Most people that have like 2012 mod, like they don't play anymore. I could be like, usually those mods have been like passed on or traded on. I could be wrong. I haven't wristwatched those. I actually really, this is like such a niche. I really don't like wearing things around my wrist. Like I don't like bracelets. I don't like watches. It makes me feel trapped. I like literally like have panic attacks and freak out. I fucking hate. I don't know why. I love necklaces. I love like chains. I really don't like watches or bracelets for whatever reason. OT, yeah. Yeah, I could be wrong, and like it's obviously still possible, obviously. Also the I could also be wrong, Spidget. Like if the mon hasn't been back to that person's original account, their OT wouldn't have been changed. Like so like maybe I'm wrong. I think that's right though. Like so like if my OT was Patrouski back in 2013 and then I changed my but then I traded away a Ditto to someone else and then yeah and then I changed my name to like Spidget 2, like that Ditto would still say Patrouski OT if that never came back to my account or whatever, to like let it change. I believe that's how that would work. I could be wrong. In my opinion, it feels... Is this... Wait, is this Zeffy? Wait, where's Zeffy at? Caught? Is this someone else? Or I hope this is Zeffy. I kind of doubt it, but... Why would he be selling a Spidget for 1,500 Pokeyen? I kind of doubted Zeffy. Probably just someone else who likes the same name, but... I don't know if Zeffy's based on something or what, but... Alright, this should be the final speed EVs. There we go, 2v2. Time to move over to attack EVs on all 4 of these mons. Okay, I'd be shocked if I get that lucky again, but we'll see. But also, I don't know, the Christmas vibes, I'm kind of feeling it. Okay, I was initially, I'll be honest, I was initially against... Okay, I'm gonna be so real. Initially, I was against the idea of bringing back the shiny boost for the Christmas event because we also got a shiny boost this year for the shiny wars, and I like keeping that boost special and having it be, you know, a real, you know, special treat. But 2025 has been such a fucked up year for like so many people. I say, you know what, fuck it, I say we just do it. PokeMMO devs, bring back. You know what? I'll take double. I think the community deserves double shiny boost this year. I think honestly, if you're ever gonna do that, have a. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't know I was live. Oh fuck. Hey guys. Oh shit. Oh hey, sorry. Should be saved. Should be back. Oh geez, how embarrassing. Anybody who didn't refresh fast enough just misses that. Okay. Oh no, how embarrassing. Oh, ooh, okay. This song is putting me to sleep. Shut up. We fix it. We fix it, chat. We fix it. We fix it, chat. Come on. YouTube? Hello? YouTube? Hello? True! Pat steal. Yo. I'm sorry. The biggest PokeMMO streamer is stealing content from small, independent, up-and-coming content creators? I'm sorry. Hello? Excuse me? Cringe. Actually true and real. Yo, what's up, Yenny? Alright. We're so back. We're saved. We should be saved. All right, attack Eevee training begins. We lock the fuck in. We call that a rhyme. Go ahead and send me a dime on PayPal. Just kidding. Do not do that because I will not get anything because of the fee. Instead, you should just go shiny hunt, get a shiny, and then go yippee. Yo! Bars? I'm sorry, bars? Can I get a bars? Question mark? Good question. People always say nature is more important than IVs. What about EVs? I have to check the math. I don't actually. It's a great. EVs are really, really powerful. If you're stuck in the storyline, one of the easiest things you can do is like properly EV train in your Pokemon. It's so good. So here, I'd have to look at. Let me see if I can. Okay. This is a great question. Someone said, people always say, I'm people, nature is more important than IVs. But what about EVs? Are they more important than nature? It's a great question. Let's show you an example. So we can look at Arbrellum. It is brave nature, so plus attack. It is EV train 2v2 attack. And it's 31 attack. This is a perfect example, actually. 31 attack IV. We can head over to his stats, hover over attack, and see physically what stats come from what. So nature is buffing him by plus 35. His attack stat by plus 35. That plus attack nature. IVs are giving him plus 31. And then EVs are giving him plus 63. So that's a great question because you can actually hover over and see. Yeah, so EVs, if you are stuck in a storyline run, or EVs are so I think a lot of people just assume like, oh yeah, you EV train your mons, of course, by default, but sometimes you forget or don't, or in a storyline run you don't really have the access to it. EVs are so powerful. They are the most powerful way to statistically influence your Pokemon, and that was a great question. There is a way to reset. I have a video on it. There are EV reducing berries. EV reducing berry guide PokeMMO. It's an older video, but it still should be. No, that was a great question, dude. I'm not the Pokemon's stat expert by any means. It's just one of those things. I try to know enough. Yeah, EVs are super like the most. Yeah, the text guide. Yeah, true. Well, if you prefer, I love that. Like we're in that era of Pokemon where like, oh, do you prefer text guides? Forums, video guides, YouTube. When I ask someone in live time, Twitch. How do I make money, streamer? True. Giga Chad. Go shiny hunt instead and give it to me. Okay. Come shiny hunt. You guys like pre-barring. I mean, like, That gets me fucking hyped up, Oso. Oh, you want information? It could be here or here or there or here or there. In this form, in that form, text, audio, visual, like fucking sexual, like however you want to learn your Pokemon content, there is a way to do it. Like it's actually so sick, bro. Like there's never been a better time to like try to learn something in PokeMMO. There are so many like avenues. There's so many ways, bro. I'm not gonna judge on how people learn, you know? Everybody learns in different ways, man. You do you, you know? I don't judge. Angry Gnome, amazing name. Alpha Wolf to PG, true. Any good names? Same old story, so true. Yeah, maybe ASMR, bro, true. Someone like taps their like fingernails on like a wine glass while they like, all right, and now you want to go to the Bouffalont ×5 horde spot to Eevee train. I don't know how to like, I can't do it. This probably just sounded annoying, I'm sorry. Everybody fucking, I don't know, man. I don't care how you learn, just learn. Check W. Just learn, forehead. Yeah, fuck. The encounter counter, as long as you have one Elite Four done, the encounter counter will activate. If it's closed, so if you close it like this, you go to your Pokedex, you click Pokedex, you click encounter tracker, and it brings it back up. I have to put on chapstick because the winter fucks up my lips, and I don't trust you guys to not clip it. So, Zootopia 1 Choco or what? Or Zootopia 2 or what? 2? I gave Zootopia a pretty decent score actually, but I also watched it on a really fucking sad day, so I think I just died. Dude, I was like having a horrible day, and me and my wife were like just slumped on the couch. We were like, there's a 10:40 p.m. showing of Zootopia 2 on a Tuesday. Do we want to go to that? And I was like, fuck yeah, we do. That's, you know, that shit like, Judy Hop. Okay, no. The Zootopia 2 was not bad. Yeah, Zootopia 2 was better than the first one. I think I gave Zootopia 2 like a... Are you saying you gave it a 4.5 out of 10, Choco? The first Zootopia... I don't get why people like it. I think the first Zootopia is bad. Like straight up like not a very good movie. I presented arguments. I'm gonna do the hipster thing, okay? You can check my fucking logs, bro. I presented arguments about Zootopia 2 before they were popular, and now people are using my... I swear to God, this is very important stuff, okay? They're using my Zootopia arguments. The first Zootopia was a movie all about like the integration and diversity of city life, but then every single animal was like segregated by their species, and I was like, what? To me, I was like, what the fuck? Like, oh yeah, welcome to Zootopia. The snakes live here, the raccoons, like, isn't the whole point? It's like, what are we doing? Like, it's like, shouldn't they fucking hang out? Like, it was insane to me. Every fucking animal had their own like city, and I feel like Zootopia 2 like actually fixed that problem a lot, which was nice. Zootopia. I gave Zootopia 1 and every animal I felt like very like just like every animal was like a fucking, I don't know, yeah. Zootopia 1 I gave a 4 out of 10. I was not a huge fan. Zootopia 2, keep in mind, I am also a 27-year-old man rating a kid's movie, so I don't take it that seriously. I don't have strong ties, you know? Zootopia 2, I enjoyed a lot more than Zootopia 1, and I was really shocked, man. I gave it a 7.2 out of 10. Zootopia 1, from me personally, 4 out of 10. Zootopia 2, 7, almost double the score. 7.2. I think that's reasonable, Juder. It's hard to explain that in one like sentence. Ken's grandma. I love your name and your picture. Let me I can get you the Xmas Prep Guide 2024 PokeMMO. And this, I think this guide will run over things to the best of my ability. And I have a prep guide, a general prep guide coming out. Are you done with them? No. Oh my goodness. I did get a lot done today. That makes a lot. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Crafting is really interesting because that was like a huge, like, Zootopia 1 felt really fucking shallow, which is like sad because I feel like even for a kids movie, like I don't mean that, you know. Much love to you, Jay. I'll be fucking keeping you in my thoughts, man. I'm not, you know, I'm not a religious person, but I sending you my love and my thoughts, man. That's much love to you, dude. That's fucking a tough situation, to say the least. Much love to you, dude. What's up, Erizo? El Erizo? What's up? What's up? What's up? Isom? That, you know, I get it. I'm not a huge fan of the sloth. I mean, okay, the sloth character in Zootopia 2 was a bit better. I don't like, there's so many sloth jokes in Zootopia 1. They're like, haha, get it? He's slow. Get it? The character is slow, guys. That makes for funny implications on how interactions and conversations occur. Ha ha ha. Get it? Sloth? Ha ha ha. If that's your cup of tea, more. Now, let me do some glazing. Bro, the snake character in Zootopia 2 is unironically one of the best voice acted characters I've ever seen in my entire life. The voice actor who plays the snake is just so perfectly, like, his voice just sounds kind and soft and like full of self-doubt, yet trying to do the right thing. And like, there's, oh my god, it's actually like really, really good. Little Mouse Mafia guy, he's fine. I'm kind of near here nor there on him. The rewards for every raid is usually like the specific limited raid. So like Jirachi is the final. Yeah, Jirachi's the final raid reward. Gotcha. Permanent. Yeah. Yo, congrats on your first, dude. Your first shiny is a big congrats, Papa Dot. Congrats, man. Hell yeah. Mr. Big Carry Zootopia 1. I like fucking Jenny Slate. Jenny Slate is secretly in everything. Is also a meme. I like her in Zootopia 1. She's the mayor, or the sheep mayor, I believe. How does Zootopia 1 have a 98? I'm sorry, that's criminal. Zootopia 1 has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think this is one of the most overrated movies of the past, maybe like a few, not that long, but like a few years. Wait, Zootopia 1 came out in 2016? That is so much older than I thought it was. What the fuck? That's crazy. It's a 7. I think that's fair. Also, I don't know, if you love Zootopia, I get it. It's just more, I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. Remember my shiny midfield fruits. Nice, dude. That's an exciting. Those shiny breeds are exciting and stressful, and good luck to you, man. Before it worked, I think that's a very reasonable scale. I with most movies, even movies I love, there's a lot of there's so much room on the scale where it's, you know, it's pretty hard to have an unreasonable score for a movie, you know. Like if someone gave The Shawshank Redemption a 1 out of 10, like a 2 out of 10 or so, I'd be like, that's, you know, wow, you know. But more power to you, I guess. Wait, I love this name, Manfred the Mini Mammoth. That's a good name. This also came out. This came out real. That was a good Pokemon to name. This thing came out really good. Use this for a long time. It'll help me, dude. Shiny breeding is it is inherently a little scary because you're consuming like such expensive resources. You know, if you make a mistake, it's really scary. It's, you know, I get it. It's like cooking filet mignon. You know, if you fuck that up, it's like fuck. You know, that's shiny breeding. I don't know if we need an analogy for it, but there it is. Even cooking, I get nervous cooking any steak, even cheap steaks. But I mean, that's so I used to not know how to cook. I'm pretty confident in my ability to cook a steak nowadays. I used to not know how to cook a steak. What I did was I'm a really bad. The problem with cooking steak, it's, in my opinion, it's really hard to learn how to cook steak because you don't get to practice enough. For me, when it comes to learning something, I need to do it back to back to back, or I won't ever. Like if I do something once a month, I'm never gonna learn. I'll never remember. I'll never get it. So what I did was I bought a shit ton of cheap steaks back when I was like 22 or 23. I bought a bunch of cheap steaks and I froze them. And I ate steak for like 10 to 14 days straight, and I just you know. I feel like because I did that, now I can forever remember how to make a steak. Yeah, like Oso, yeah. But if I could even like once every 2 weeks, I'm never gonna actually improve on my method. I'm never gonna like remember. I mean, that's fair, but I don't want to be. I don't know. Like, steaks also cook so fast. Usually, I don't want to be worrying about a thermometer. Like, it's you know, if you want to do that for like, I would probably use a thermometer if I was cooking like a nice cut. To be fair, but I don't want to have to utilize a thermometer on like every steak I make. Not that that's a bad, you know. Use your tools, you know. That's too real. Yeah, I have to do shit back to back, or I won't remember. It's a cheap steak. I just love the flavor of steak. I love cheap steak. Cheap steak is great. I mean, obviously I love like filet or like nice, you know. I haven't had like proper Wagyu yet. One day I will. I don't know. It's almost like, I don't know. I love cheap steak. I love skirt steak. I fucking love it. I just love this, like, I love it, man. The flavor of steak is just good no matter what. I'm Eevee training specifically. Great question, Tab. We do have some raid mons we made today. We're attack Eevee training right now currently. I like this spot, like Shiny Bouffalon. It's close to a PC. Beautiful Crawdon. We're almost done. Yeah, like, dude. Also, like, cheap steaks, you feel less bad about marinating or like heavily seasoning or yeah, putting sauces on. Like, I love flank steak, man. Flank steak would be great. This Crawdon is literally the most insane, like the best catch on my account. It's an insane wild. This is a wild alpha catch. Adamant nature. 4 times 31, and then the other stat in the right, perfect placements. Like Spatak being the 1 is like insanely lucky. This being 30 is just, this is like insane. It's missing the edge move Aqua Jet. That is the only, yes, that is the only concern. But like, you know, yeah, I'm gonna use it in PVM. I think I have a Crawdon with Aqua Jet if I recall, so I'll use this one for PVM, the other one for PvP. Will probably be the meme. It's such a lucky wild catch. To just have that ready to go is nuts. One of my favorite feelings in Pokemon or PokeMMO is being able to Eevee train a wild caught mon. Like not having to breed it at all. There's something that's like almost like next level, like ultimate Iron Man type beat. Good food is good food. 1000%. I mean, I think with someone like steak, not always, but on average, I do think the more you pay for a steak, the better it tastes. At least like the cut at the grocery store, not necessarily. There's a lot of nuance there, but there's a reason why filet is gonna be like $30 versus like to buy, not like at the restaurant. It's gonna be like 60, I would guess, right? I don't know if I've ever bought filet at a restaurant, but like had it at my wedding. Maybe I'll end up trying. Yeah, I'm aware of like all the Wagyu, because there's so many like Wagyu stamps. There's so many Wagyu stamps here in the US. I think they were cutting down on them more. But like there was a burger place that would have a Wagyu burger, which was just like they would buy a little bit of like Wagyu leftover fat and like put it in the ground beef, like you know, because you would never make a Wagyu. It's just so stupid, you know. And it was like a $15 Wagyu, you know, like it's just so dumb. There are a lot of like buzzword scams. It would be nice to, if it is so much cheaper in Japan, it would be nice. Probably one of the few places that I would want to travel to, it would be nice to have like A5 Wagyu in Japan. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the whole, I mean, also there's like I've done like I've watched too many YouTube videos. I was like, also, isn't there like the different gradings of like Wagyu, like A5, isn't it A1 through A5? Wagyu, Japanese, like American Wagyu isn't like, it's a qualification. It's kind of like saying it isn't Wagyu the way people traditionally think of it, you know. It depends on like, it would be like if I said, hey, do you want to go get pizza, and then I took you to go get like a breakfast pizza. Like that's not what people, you know, think, like, you know. You have to say breakfast pizza. That's a different qualifier. Like, dude, yes, yep, 1000% toaster. Is it anywhere? Yeah, that's my layman understanding, Steven. Yeah. B5 is for Japan. Yeah. Yes, it's like, yeah, it's like so documented. The Cronut does not have a nickname. Good fucking eye, dude. If you go to Japan, you're gonna get a tour of the... That's fucking BM. That's disrespectful as hell, generic. I'm not doing that. Try to get a shiny in PokeMMO at Nintendo headquarters. Holy shit. Dude, good name. We have had a few Twitch chatters name some of our newly found raid Pokemon today. Someone just named our Cronut Eugene H. Krabs. We also had someone name our Mamoswine, Manfred, and then Frankie is going to be our Golurk. So if you want to name, like, permanently affect my Iron Man account, my raid Pokemon, you know, these utility mons, you can watch me on Twitch. You get free points just for watching the stream. You can redeem those. Are we back? 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 Gulp, 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 gulp. Okay, I think we're back. Okay, okay. Okay, we are back. But... Okay. Okay, I am getting some internet issues popping in though, guys, but hopefully you guys learned something today about PokeMMO. Thank you guys so much for watching another daily PokeMMO piece of content, another stream recap. Like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike if it wasn't up to your speed today. Subscribe to me on YouTube for daily PokeMMO videos. I do upload every single day, and I have those Xmas guides coming out as soon as possible. Discord's down below if you want to hit me up there. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations. Very helpful for keeping the content up and alive. But for now, I will see you guys later. I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Peace and have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday when streams come back, and hopefully over the weekend with tons of event preparation guides. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno. I'll see you guys. Sorry for the weird fucking watch it F again. That'd be really funny. I'll have to raid someone on Twitch. Who can I raid, Reno? We're gonna spread some love. We're gonna raid. I'd love to raid Hokey if he was live. Let's go check the PokeMMO category. Wild Risley Bear is live. Kiwi live. I rated Risley a ton last year, and Kiwi was one of my top chatters. I don't rate him enough. Let's go rate him. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell, exactly. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend. Bye.